time for the round table with Clobberin Times. Like and share, or I'll be back.
It's Clobberin time!
Clobberin Time! Like Steven Seagal! 24/7 fusion! The Battle Angel ERIS of Chaos! The one, the only, Zone Loki! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic Book Round Table! Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
I gotta
Intro
get
is intense.
Steven.
Hey, I didn't know Stevie Wonder was here.
You're the blind one because he's not. It's
I know.
Vigilante Wednesday here on the first episode.
Oh
of
my
Clobberin Time.
God.
Yeah, and see, he really is the vigilante. Look, see?
There you go.
Do
Yeah.
we really have to
Well,
pay for
that's
the
yes.
Oh my goodness.
And that intro is intense. I felt like a wrestler who just got announced to the ring and like we're ready to go. That was dope.
Welcome, everyone out there. Welcome to that great chat. Thanks to the amazing Stone Loki for that great intro. Welcome to
Great job,
Loki's Tuesday night comic book round table on.
It's not mine.
It's yours, buddy.
He even used the wrong thumbnail.
God.
Like I gave you the Clobberin one too. He's like, I'm gonna put the Loki head on. I'm like,
Oh man, I knew you were going to give me static about that, brother.
we're going
Appreciate
to.
it. Yeah, man, you started it all, buddy. I'm so proud to be here hosting it tonight here on Clobberin Times. This is my 12th anniversary of geek podcasting this week. So actually last night,
man.
technically. So
Congratulations.
yeah,
I have something quickly to say. Clobberin, you mind?
sure.
Welcome to Clobberin Times, hosting the comic book roundtable with our guest Vigilante Williamson on our first ever episode.
Yeah, my first time to have the great Vigilante Williamson on, and thank you for being here, buddy.
I think
man.
he did it better, Fat Steven.
I was just trying to rechange the fact that everyone's show.
Well, yeah, only a little less than a year on YouTube, but 12 years overall. And it just does not seem that long. I don't know why the universe would let such a thing happen. I'm waiting for it to step on me eventually. But anyway, what a great chat we had that it popped in tonight. This is Clobberin Times issue number on YouTube 124, 824 overall, everyone.
Oh, shit.
And it's time for some geeking, comics geeking. That is, yeah, that's what I call it.
I can't help but to ask, where are the other 800 or 700 episodes available?
Oh well, I only have only done 124 here. Most of them are archived on my previous platform, which is Blog Talk Radio. But a lot of them got taken down and saved into a bunch of them are still there. Some of my early ones are not there though because they got taken down because I was naughty on there. You don't get copyright strike or anything.
Triple X, huh?
Well, they don't copyright strike anything over there. But my second show was taken down because Paramount and CBS got pissed off at it because I started my show to bitch about the 09 filthy Jar Jar Abrams fake Star Trek. So, and most of them are archived on there, and where you can go back just like everyone else's shows on there. Blog Talk Radio. I know no one's ever heard of it now. So
I've heard of Blog Talk Radio. I remember that.
it was fun, but I should have moved to YouTube years ago. So as my son tried to talk me into.
Yeah.
So But I have made so many fantastic friends over here on YouTube since I started, and one of the greatest of them all is Snow Loki. Buddy, thanks for being here tonight, man.
Hell yeah! Thank you for having us, Clobberin.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
I'm honored, man.
Man.
Look at the chat, man.
The wonderful Eris of Chaos, of course, has joined me on my old format once, and thanks for being here, Eris.
Thank you for having me and allowing me to continue to infect the y'all's roundtable with my whammon-like presence.
Toxic femininity is good for the soul. But,
I know. There has to be some representation, and it can't be Fat Steven all the time. It has to be me.
God.
I'm sorry. I'm waiting for the part where she's funny. When's that coming?
Here we go.
You have a shit sense of humor. It's all right. It's all right.
The tentacles have struck early, ladies and gentlemen. The tentacles have struck early.
I've got links to all these wonderful people's channels in my description below. I think I got them all in there. The great Fat Steven Seagal, buddy. Thank you for being here. Had a great time today over at Lorena's.
Can you share this quickly? I have a counter argument. Thank you.
Yeah, I still don't get it. What's the cup?
I don't get it either.
Did anyone ever explain what the cup is?
Oh man, 24/7 Cures on Media, a good buddy that I made a long time ago when here on the tubes, and a great fellow comic book collector, buddy.
Oh, you know it, man. You know it.
See you, man.
I appreciate that, man. It's a pleasure to be here, man. Kicking it with all y'all. Got a hell of a guest, man. So shit, I'm ready to kick off tonight and have some fun.
Yes. VW, Vigilante Williamson, man. Seen you on many streams. It's an honor to have you here for the first time.
Yeah, for real, man.
On Clobberin Times, bud.
It is an honor as well. Yeah, I haven't wanted to stream with you for a while.
Thanks, buddy.
And I'm a little worried because I'm probably the most normie when it comes to comic book collecting.
No, man.
On the group.
You're good, man.
You're good. You're all good. Dude, I know 90s and early 2000s and most of the anime and shit, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Or maybe late 80s, some late 80s storylines, but mostly all 90s, early 2000s, late 80s, and like the DC animated universe.
Yeah, I love the DC animated universe, but it's more of like 90, like it's spots in the 90s, spots in the 2000s of my favorite stuff.
Well, yeah, everybody has their own area of, I guess you'd say, expertise or the things that they're interested in, and blind spots on other stuff that they weren't all that into or whatever. That's just the way it is. Mine's Golden Age, Silver Age, and Bronze Age of the stuff I love. But beyond the Bronze Age, I was around the business enough and around enough to know a lot of that stuff, not be particularly fond of a lot of it because I'm old, but I know of a lot of it. Then when you get into the 2000s or close to the 2000 teens and stuff, that's especially after 2011, that's when you get garbage to me. So I don't really,
He's talking more on the level of the new 52 and all that.
Screw 52 kind of chasing me away.
Yeah, I get that. I was not a fan of the new 52 because I'm a Batman fan. So if there's any character I follow, I did like the right before the new 52. They had a really cool Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne Batman Robin run, which I liked. And then even though I didn't even like how I got into that, I thought that was kind of weird and wacky. But then the new 52, which it was okay, but I just remember everyone just so geeked about the Court of Owls because that was the first Batman story. And I was like, this is fine, I guess. And the rest of the new 52 was completely a mess.
Yeah, I can't stand, never could stand Damian Wayne, but there was, but Screw 52. I mean, and not only it infected everything. It's got the Snyder filth is basically based on Screw 52.
The whole DCEU is.
And now the animated universe got infected and destroyed by it because all the animated movies I used to love those, and they ruined it with Flashpoint and then Screw 52. They ruined those movies for me.
They're rebooting it again.
Did you say Flashpoint?
Yes, I hated Flashpoint.
That was great. When you say that, you need to have a toilet sound ready.
Steven, stop getting Flashpoint and Fleshlight confused, brother.
I only get Fleshlight confused when I stare at your avatar, sir.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Can I play my harmonica for you?
No.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna play my best song ever. It's called "Dodge a Golf Ball." It's C minor.
Oh no.
But we all love comics. Of one, just whatever era it is, though. It's a wonderful art form that many of us still love and appreciate, even if they don't make anything good new anymore, at least the mainstream. So,
Right.
there's a lot of great stuff out there. Last night, I spent 2 and almost 3 hours. I did a show devoted to recommending old great comics, and not too old, but old, some old, some not. Just great reads, and not going into spoilers about a lot of them. Just naming some stuff out there, and then when I got to close to the 3 hour mark, I realized I'm barely scratching the surface. There are people saying, "Hey, about this one? What about this one? What about that one?" I'm like, "You didn't do enough Batman. You didn't do enough." I'm going, "Yeah, but man, it would take 20 shows to name, even in passing, all the great stuff over the first 80 years of comics."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the cool thing about me. Kind of like I said, I'm a bit of a normie, so finding 24/7 has helped me with all the old comics that are still available, for a reasonable price.
Yeah,
good stories, really good stories, or collections that are out there.
It's not just the stories; it's the art. It's the
oh my
work.
god,
it's
is the art
everything.
better?
You can
Holy
see
smokes.
a man or a woman's soul in a cover by how much detail they put into it, and it also shows the time, the generation, the era. And when you look at what we got now, it's like looking at Steven Universe or Superman with freaking lipstick on. And the reason why I bring this up because you guys are gonna love this new comics book today, and I think I have to scare you right now.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
There's Superman with lipstick right there, ladies and gentlemen, and really weird.
Oh,
my God.
What happened to his face?
Look at him.
You know what? Actually, he looks like John Travolta.
No,
little.
he's like
Yeah.
handsome Squidward.
I'm saying
Maybe
he
handsome
looks like
Squidward,
John
Yeah.
Travolta.
Wow.
John Travolta.
Yeah.
Look at that
He looks like
shit.
John
It's like
Travolta.
half his face.
This
Who
is
is
the question
this?
I ask every time we see something like this, and I brought some of it up on my show recently, just a show earlier, Vigilante Williamson show. Plug my channel, check my channel. Well, I was showing because they had the new
What the fuck?
woke Captain America, and I was comparing it to other bad art, and I'm like, why is the art so bad? If you have to make woke terrible stories that no one want to read, fine, but draw them well. What is the harm in drawing this stuff well?
Right.
Well, I can kind of answer that.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
But
They-
no,
none of
look at his damn neck. His neck looks like a penis. His neck looks like a phallic object.
Now you see here, Jim. They got the one testicle right there, and another testicle down with a little elongate. Yeah, this is weird and bad.
What's going on?
Look
with
at his
leg is
knees.
right?
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Bad.
Okay, so this is why you take a perspective class and you're drawing 101.
Is that bizarro?
This is
Oh,
why
you got,
you-
wait,
yeah,
no. We got a better
No.
alternate cover. There you go.
Oh my god, it's modern art. No. Get
I
away.
was gonna almost get-
Modern art.
none of them study cartooning or anything anymore. None of them go to the Joe Kubert school anymore and study cartooning.
All right.
I'd rather have the John Travolta Superman.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
Pierce
That'd
lips?
be the best
Damn.
one.
He look like he about to do a Grease movie.
What's going on with that? I'm glad
It's Nightcrawler.
Oh,
Nightcrawler's been turned into the Joker. That's interesting. Shout out to Nightcrawler with his Joker cosplay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, I'm loving this.
This
I needed a-
1970s Joker that he's doing. That's cool.
I needed a laugh.
Way of X.
It's
But
someone's
this
fanfiction
variant
with
cover,
Joker.
I'm not gonna lie, is actually very well done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not bad. What happened?
Right.
Who
Who the
did
fuck is
this?
that?
Can they be
That's her.
actual
I
cover?
don't know.
I think
Who is
that's
that?
Psylocke,
I know. Who is it? They did. There's a
that's
recent
not-
X-Men comic.
or is that Blink?
That's Blink. I bet you that's Blink.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably right.
Okay.
I know there's a recent X-Men comic that Britt Booth drew, and it looked like the X-Men. And I'm like, well, why don't you just have everyone?
But we
like,
can't
why
have
don't you-
that, can we?
No, these are the X people.
Actually, that's pretty cool. What kind
I
of cover?
could-
This one?
That's
Yeah, that one.
no.
That's
who's
Well,
not
that?
you might still get a good cover, but you're not gonna get good interior.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Yeah, you could definitely always get a good cover, but the inside would be trash.
Covers of the these variant covers. All they can do now.
How you're doing?
Look at that. Look at that's
That's
the most
terrible.
disgusting fucking thing I've ever seen them do.
Which
Well,
one?
And
hold
you've
on,
got
I gotta
shit.
see
You've
that.
got
Oh, whoa.
stuff. You've got stuff like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Last Ronin, and all kinds of. You've got shit like that coming out that I'm like, man, that looks badass. But then I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
he looked like Deadshot. What's that red thing in the middle, man? Bloodshot. My bad. The Vin Diesel movie, like we had like the red thing on his chest. Yeah.
Well, that's based on the comic from
We're the
Valiant,
Fire
Bloodshot.
Nation now.
It's Kevin Eastman, Sophie Campbell, who was the writer, and that's the cover art by Sophie Campbell.
The Last Ronin books looked great. I'm not going to take a chance on anything. I'm not going to take a chance on buying something that looks cool on the front and then just sucks after that.
Well,
A lot of
actually,
people are liking that, from what I hear.
The first 2 issues are so far so good.
yeah, they got that right there. That's what
That's the
starts
only good
off.
one.
Yeah, that's what's about to kick off right there.
It dropped today, I believe. The first issue. It's a 6-part miniseries.
Yeah, I'm going to the bookstore tomorrow to try.
If you can, I want the Fortnite code in your book, please, sir.
You want the
I
what?
need it. The Fortnite code. Each issue gives you a Fortnite code for a cosmetic for Fortnite. So this one has a Harley Quinn variation code here.
Be Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but if you collect all 6 issues and you put all 6 codes in, you get the Nightmare variant of the Bat armor suit.
Oh, wow.
Almost sounds like they're trying to sell books. I didn't know they wanted to sell books.
But
Yeah,
this
well,
is great though
It's a
because
video game, too.
the way they're doing this is that they're using Batman and his detective skills to actually solve some of the mysteries of the Fortnite Island that has not been told since the Battle Royale started, right? So we're actually going to get more of the storyline, and he will actually be facing off against Snake Eyes from the G.I. Joe because all these different characters are in the universe, right? And it's getting a 9 out of 10, which is weird. But I don't know if that's just kids liking Fortnite. But
They only want to sell a book because it's connected to a video game. Other than that, they don't care.
That's true, but like just the idea that they're trying, like, because I mean, would you have created the New Warriors if you wanted to sell books? I know it's a different company, but like this is a marketing campaign designed to get kids into books, which is a good idea. I'm not sure how good the book is or what, but I'm just shocked that they're even trying.
Here we go.
Well, you know, if you go into like Target. You know, like you go to a Target out here in Houston, dude. You know the Fortnite section in the toy section is bigger than Star Wars and anything else that's out there.
It's so much
I
bigger.
believe it.
If you
The-
get
the-
one,
The
third
Fortnite
of
action
an
figures and all, dude. They got all kind of Fortnite action figures and shit, and there's more of those than you see of Transformers, that you see of Star Wars and everything else. So
That stuff is marketed towards adults. It's not marketed towards kids anymore.
Yeah,
the Transformers, all the classic stuff. So the fact that they're trying to, I don't know how quality the book is. I'm just shocked that they even care. I didn't, they're about 20 years too late about trying to market to kids. Should have kept them in 7-Eleven if you want to do that.
Yeah,
Red
I agree.
Sonja is always hot. Red Sonja is always going to be hot, no matter what they do. You're going to have a hot ass Red Sonja.
Oh
my God! Hold on.
There have been some bad ones. Though.
Hey, what'd you say, Steve?
That was the one I wanted to say. Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'm surprised she's not a 500-pound trans woman of color.
Berserker, 500-pound berserker.
Well,
no,
that's
500
Dynamite.
pounds.
Look weird here. She has tits.
Right.
The
That's
boobs-
Dynamite. They're not insane.
Oh shit!
Shout out
They
to
have
Dynamite.
tits. You don't see that often. She has thighs too.
what? And it's
Dynamite-
not
Slave
like
lives.
Yeah,
She
Dynamite
looks like an
still tries to
actual
sell
woman.
stuff.
It is an
Yeah,
actual woman. That's a
that's
variant
allowed.
cover. Yeah, it's the cosplay covers, right?
For
So
all
they
the-
do cosplay covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all
they
their
got
faults,
some
Dynamite still tries to sell comics.
man. Sorry, I mean,
That looks so
With
much
a
worse
million
compared to the
variant
cosplay.
covers. It
yeah,
should be called variant Dynamite because all they do is variant covers.
yeah. I mean, if you look at their Vampirella line, I mean, that shit is fucking wow. And plus, they got Vampirella and Red Sonja comic books that they have together. They love teaming them up. Matter of fact, they have Red Sonja with Vampirella teaming up with Betty and Veronica from the fucking Archies, man. So
What?
yeah, that's a comic book, bro.
They do a lot of licensing.
Yeah, they did it, and that's already happened. And then
Look
they
at-
also
look
have a
at
comic
those.
book where Betty and Veronica, Red Sonja and Vampirella show up at the high school where Betty and Veronica and Archie and all them show up, and it's a fucking Archie adventure at that point, man, with them two involved. So they got all kind of shit.
There's Vampy, look like the old days.
Oh yeah. That's
Esteban Morato.
Yeah, that just came out today. Yeah.
And then
covers. Look at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So is that another cosplay cover?
Yep.
Yeah, they do a shit with those.
I think they did too.
So many variants, you know. I don't.
That's a nice one.
I like how it says Team Plus at the bottom.
Why are we still doing the 500 variants thing? Didn't we?
Yeah,
they never learned. Well, Dynamite, they subsist on variants.
Look at all of those. What the hell?
Hold on. Is all that from one issue?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is all for issue 17.
That's what I'm talking about. Like some of these nick some. Like, man.
And you're talking in this case like $3.99 a pop or something. If you buy all those variants, it's just ludicrous.
That's US. Let's say like in Canada, it's even more. Like I've dropped like $50 on like maybe 10 issues of variant covers, right? And it was the worst mistake ever. But like the thing is, I will enjoy a cover because I can still see it. Like what you've seen on my walls are right.
Yeah.
It's because Dynamite went in and used you and spat you back out.
As long as I got free dinner, it's all good.
Good luck, bro. That's no, I mean, because that's fan extortion, and a lot of brands do it. A lot of brands do it throughout the whole entertainment sphere. They're like, "Oh, we have fans that'll pay this amount for this, so let's keep doing it and keep ripping them off." So there's less fans.
But like, do any of these actual images capture you?
Hey, click that G.I. Joe. All I saw was G.I. Joe. I can't even tell what the hell it is. What is that G.I. Joe?
Somebody
that doesn't even look like Serpentor.
That's a very intense bib.
That doesn't even look like Serpentor.
Looks like a guy laying down in his bed, waking
with
up.
green sheets.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wow.
That still doesn't look like Serpentor.
I don't even know who this dude's supposed to be. Is he a snake dude?
Sort of.
I don't know anything about him.
They took the greatest military minds of all time and put him into like a genetically bred supervillain, but they fucked it up. Like Cobra Commander's got some of his DNA in there, and a bunch of
have you noticed this though?
Yeah,
the writer Larry Hama, but the artist and the cover artist and the very covers have no pictures.
Well, I think these could be reprints from some of the old Marvel ones because it's got Larry Hama on there. I don't know.
It's 48 pages and it's
with new covers.
Yeah, well, they say Hama came back, man.
Yeah,
but Rod Wiggum didn't. I don't think, if I remember right. But
man, because I actually when Serpentor came up, what they put against him, Sergeant Slaughter.
Yep.
Yeah. That's when Sergeant Slaughter. Matter of fact, I got his tank in the fucking closet right now. Sergeant Slaughter's tank.
See, you might see like a name, you might see a name,
cover.
But you don't Women of Marvel. Yeah. See, you might see a name, but then it comes to the cover and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm kind of going.
You got Wakanda. You have Jane.
How do you fuck up Elektra? How do you fuck up Elektra?
She's giving her no shape.
What's wrong with her feet?
What's wrong with her kit?
What's wrong with her? Everything.
What I'm saying, there's no depth. It looks like she's just floating there, and it doesn't look like she's actually sitting on the rock because there's no shadows.
They're all Karens. They're all Karens. Every single fucking one of them is a Karen. That's what's wrong.
Right. I'm glad you reduced Storm to a Karen.
I don't know how they didn't use this as a cover, as the cover.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Look at that.
Look at that. That is a variant cover. Why can't we get something that beautiful?
I would just have
on the
that
inside.
be the cover.
I mean, that's a cover, but fuck, man, you'd be scared to open up and see what that first page look like.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What's up with the rogue?
Yep.
No.
It popped out. It popped out again, girls. I did it again. It popped out. What did you say? It's ma'am. It's ma'am.
Well, you know what? I'll give them some credit for.
Ma'am.
At least She-Hulk is not the Hulk, and she's just a little brolic. Because I've seen it's ma'am.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Right now, you guys can look it up. They got World War She-Hulk.
I seen
I
that.
saw that. It looked like
Man.
Oh my god, I saw that. I was like,
Dude,
what
they
the
got
fuck?
her in fucking chains and dude, she's bigger than ever, dude. I'm like, what the
Oh god.
Actually, that's pretty good.
How did you uglify Rogue?
Yeah, that's
That's not a woman, man.
No.
Okay,
I'm
no,
sorry.
not
I'm gonna
kidding.
just say it.
That ain't a chick.
She looks like she's one ice
that's
cream
why-
away.
Yeah, but
from
that's
a
why the
Hallmark.
glove is being pulled with her teeth, right? No one look at the Adam's apple. No
Well,
one. No
look
one.
at
Ain't
how
no woman. It's a
off.
man, baby.
Okay, look at the X. Look how far off that is. It's like her tits all the way over here,
That's
pointed
chest.
like out.
Well,
That's a pectoral
There's no
muscle. That's not
Yeah.
breast.
Pectoral muscle, thank
Yeah.
They're not slick.
It's
That's
Last
a-
of Rogue. Look at
Women
this. Look
of
at all the
Marvel.
cover art.
That's
Yeah, look at
Ryan.
that. Yep, look at
Oh,
that.
good God, everyone.
Look
Ryan.
at all of them. Every one of
I
them
want to
has
see what Storm
look
looks
like they got hit with a shovel.
We're going to Starbucks to have a party.
We're
gonna
drink coffee.
Not bad.
Oh, that looks all right.
That's
It
right.
That
looks
looks like
cool.
Halle Berry a
Okay.
little bit.
Yep,
A little bit, yeah.
I'm down with that.
That's
Looks like
Shauna.
2003
and
digital
that's a good cover.
Hey, she's the one who did that cover. That's Shama's right there. She's the one who
Okay.
actually did that. Because
All right, so I tell you
oh,
what's
okay,
so
no, do close up. Okay.
Well,
Oh.
it's not that
I'll
bad.
tell you what, so
I'm ready
far,
for my close-up, Fat Steven.
Look,
I mean, she
Well,
looks
no,
like
she's
if
a
she
bit-
wanted to look cute, she
She's
could. She
kinda
just chose
cute.
to look like
Yeah,
a
well,
feminist.
Yeah,
why
she's
not?
not
Like, I'm a
Agreed,
feminist.
Agreed.
Whoever
If she wanted to
photoshopped
put
her
makeup
face-
on and
Look,
take off
look.
her glasses, it
I
would
don't
just
know,
seem
she's-
like every other movie.
She's a
in the
vigilante.
Almost-
Look how they
Yeah, someone
photoshopped her
give her that
lips. They're
name,
not
huh?
even on her face properly. They're on the left.
oh yeah, put it on that face.
She's almost
I didn't see that.
smiling. She might not be a feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's just somebody. Well, I want a job in comics, so I guess I'm a feminist today.
Yeah.
Look, the
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch.
Feminism for pay.
There you go. There's
Oh,
something. There
what
you
the-
go.
What in the hell is that?
Wait, open it up. What am I looking at?
Exactly.
Is that?
Hey,
Whoa,
blow
whoa,
it
whoa,
up.
whoa, whoa. Is that Az with a wig? That looks like Az with a blonde wig.
What?
I thought that was that was a white Valkyrie.
That's not Enchantress, is it?
What's up, Chris?
No, that's a Thor. That's Femme Thor.
Oh,
That's not a
it
femme
sure
Thor. That's
is Thor.
tranny Thor.
No, hold
Yeah.
on. Oh,
Well, yeah.
Look at those thighs, man.
hey, blow up the
Ooh.
picture a little bit.
I can't. Blow it up.
I can't.
I would wish I could
You
blow
got
up.
me
It's
who it
attached
is.
to my monitor.
By the power of Asgard.
Again, that ain't no
Picture of,
woman. That's a man, baby.
Yeah, it's
Looks like
That's a man in drag. Really
like
bad
Kevin
drag.
O'Neill.
Wait a minute.
It's
Wait. Hold on.
testosterone.
Hold on. Is that Evangelina?
that's.
You got me, buddy. Looks like
All
Kevin O'Neill did that thing.
It looks like Gary Busey had a wig on.
Is that Kevin O'Neill?
Oh, it is. Oh my God, you're right, Fat Steven. It's totally Gary Busey.
Yep.
Gary Busey on steroids.
It is literally
Wig.
Gary Busey.
The background looks like.
You know what this
Yeah,
is?
that
Step-
background
you know
looks
what this is?
terrible.
This is a
Looks like
stepping
O'Neill in the
stone
background.
to garbage. This is like they're trying to take old MTV fucking oddity style, like like the
Oh, it's
head
magic.
and the Max, and
Yes.
and,
Yes.
and
Yes.
and then they put a penis on it.
Why would anyone
What is
see?
okay? But what
Oh,
character
that's
is
magic. That's
That's magic.
yeah, that's a Colossus sister. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
this? Hold
Yeah,
on, I
I
gotta
gotta-
look this shit up.
Wow.
Is she holding in his shit? I can't tell
It
by
really
that.
does look like O'Neill art. Kevin O'Neill, not.
All right, this is Oh, where's the name? Why
Oh
are they
my
hiding
God, it is. Oh no.
That's magic. Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
magic.
like that's magic.
it? And it's
Look
all
her
the
up.
same people.
And a woman
again.
drove that. A female.
You can call it that, but I don't call it magic. You can
No,
call that magic, but that's some piss poor magic.
What's that right there?
Oh,
That's
I guess-
Scarlet Witch. At least
What's
I
with the
think.
I
headdress?
guess. Yeah, it is.
Golly, why can't you draw it properly?
Oh,
What is
Draw.
going on? How do her shoulders work? 'Cause that's
Where did her legs go?
Where are
What
her
is-
legs? Oh no.
what in the? It's just.
And
awful.
look
And
at
I
the,
don't
look at
want
the
to even
signature.
hear.
Man, you blinded by the
Diversity
magic.
hire.
That's all it is.
There are people
Oh.
of all backgrounds who can draw. Hire them. There are
Yes.
people who can draw on this
Chris
earth.
Persia.
No,
What
but
is
my
it?
diversity.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They have to tick a box. They have to click a box when they
Bro,
hire them. It doesn't
give-
matter if they're good or not anymore.
Hey, look, it's Tom
Give me
King.
whatever tick box. I will find someone of that tick box that can draw better than this. I guarantee I
Ah,
can.
true.
Oh
I-
God, I know many of
You
them.
can give me whatever. You can be the longest list. It has to be a lesbian, trans. I'm telling you, there's someone of whatever tick box that is that can draw better than this. They're just not hiring. because if you can draw, I know I can't draw a stick figure, but for fuck's sake, I've seen too many people in high school and middle school.
Wait, hold on and read that.
Hey, that's what you're looking for, Vigilante.
You're right,
yeah.
bitch.
That is
that bitch.
That's when Captain
Fuck
Marvel
that bitch.
gets magic.
No. Fuck that. Fuck her. She's
No!
never.
Oh,
She
I didn't
will
even peek the
never
cover.
ever be
She's
the
Right,
sorcerer.
Vigilante. He's the best
Will
ever.
never ever be
She's
the
the
sorcerer.
Wait. I got a question right now. If Captain Marvel's not a sorcerer supreme, why can't she make herself look like she's a hot woman with acting skills? What's going on?
Hey, she got that new suit.
Yeah, but she.
Hey,
Watch out.
you guys have seen ugly Captain Marvel crushing the phone, right?
Yeah,
So
I
it
saw
can get
pretty
worse.
much.
Yeah. You were showing us earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
It can get
god.
worse.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Chris.
Look,
you know
Loki,
that
you're-
magic chick that we were looking at earlier? I had to
Yeah.
go and find some art because I
That's
was,
her right
I was
there.
very curious.
Isn't that her in one of those bubbles?
I believe
Now,
so.
now, if this is
Yeah,
Captain
she
Marvel,
was in the
why am
bubble.
I looking at Wonder Woman?
This is the Heroes Reborn. They did a thing where I don't know
Yeah,
how they
that's,
legally do it.
Yeah, that's what's her name from the what are they called now?
And
The
the
Hyperion's group.
Captain
Oh.
Mediocre.
I was going to say in the universe, who gives a fuck?
So
but yeah.
that's magic.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like to cut back to the other cover?
Oh, that
not
one
really.
cover where
My
she flipped
screen.
upside down and shit. Yeah.
Women of Marvel. Yeah. So
Oh,
we're gonna have to now.
Uh-oh.
oh, it's my girl
Why does
Hella.
Loki? Why does female Loki?
Oh,
look like
yeah.
a smoker?
Now
Yeah,
the
no,
Valkyries have their own. Yeah.
that was there. You go. Thank you, Fanner, from the Squadron Supreme Power Princess.
Look,
Who that
Loki,
was.
we're in the cover. Aren't you proud?
The Mighty Valkyrie.
Hella looks like an old
Yeah,
woman.
no.
Loki looks like a kid that's also 80 years old.
Yup.
Wow.
You got Loki. You got Valkyrie. You got Sif. It's going down.
Wait, Sif is the one with the fro?
I want to read that adventure. Yup.
What's with the? Look at this. It's like I like
snaps.
dick.
2 snaps with the dog of death. That's what's up. Let's do it.
They've got look at her arms, look at her posture,
Yeah.
look at it's total guy.
Yo.
It's a guy. No, 24. No, it's a dude. You may be thinking, no, Loki, I'm already no. Look at her arms, look at her shoulders. She is in guy pose.
She's in shape. She's in
What it
shape.
is, they drew guy arms because those are man arms, and then they just okay, let's give her hips so people don't just go with the trans thing because she has womanly hips, but the man arms. So this is like a cyborg human where they take different parts of different humans and mash them together.
Yo,
When
so
I was an
that's fine.
athlete, I knew ripped women, and they didn't look like naturally fit women don't look like that.
No,
No.
now they might have like the definition, but not that type of size.
Yes,
Like,
it's
that's-
called being toned, not buff.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
When a
Horrible.
woman works out a lot and she's still a woman, it's like toned. You have that toned look, but you don't want to look buff because you don't want to look like a guy. It's a
You know what?
sexy, athletic.
A lot of people have only seen like Gina Carano in Star Wars. You go back and look at her when she was in fighting shape. That bitch was lean.
Yeah, she was
Let me
super
tell you
lean.
something.
That tummy was
Yes.
fantastic.
Most fighters are super lean, like super duper lean.
Yo,
There you
Spider-Man.
go.
That's a cool ass costume.
I don't
they
like the wings.
I've always kind of they're cool.
Yeah, I always like that.
Well,
costume.
they're trying to work on giving her own movie, so let's be ready for that.
Oh,
Hopefully,
they sure are.
yeah.
I want a black cat
I wonder if they'll
movie
show her
personally.
ass.
Whoa.
She's
Oh,
fucking
like that one post.
Jessica
that one
Drew.
comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it the Frank Cho one or whatever?
You did that.
Please don't
Spider
have her be
Crawl, it's
pregnant, though.
Sexist.
Yeah,
no.
because
I
they
don't
were
need
talking about
spider
her
babies.
being pregnant and being Spider Mama, and I don't want to see that shit.
That's
I don't
crazy.
like spiders, so I know what it's like when spiders give birth. I don't need that.
Hey, they have they got a new Flash coming out. Plus, they have Justice League issue 70, or is it 60? It's one of the two where it's going to be
Oh, Blade Runner
Black Adam
Origins
fighting
Loki.
Superman on the cover.
Yeah, click on
I
that.
saw you clicking on
Click
the
on
list,
that.
Sonya.
Click on that Blade Runner Origin.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blade Runner
boy.
Origins. Yeah,
Hey, look,
does-
dudes that look like dudes.
Yeah, it's actually drawn. So
They got the proper font, at least.
They know which font to hit. Good job.
It's the one called Blade Runner. That's the one you use.
They have any alternates, or just that?
Yeah, wow, only 2 is just can't be done, am I?
What
Hey,
is
look, they
this?
just summed up the whole page.
Hack.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I like it. I like it. It's
I'm talking
rough,
about the
but I
previous
like it.
comics. Yeah, it's very, I like the way it looks like it's like a cover that was bent in half. You see how it looks like a poster? Yeah, I do like it.
I
The hack
like-
I was making the whole webpage.
I like the concept. I do not like the execution. I'll put it that way.
Man, compared to what we just saw, this
Yeah.
is like the greatest thing ever made.
Oh,
Well,
that is-
I mean, at least I'm not so sure it's a good
That's
idea to do a
cool.
Blade Runner
Yeah, that's
comic,
probably
but
cooler.
What's this?
at least it's an
Oh, that's
attempt
not
to
bad.
do an actual story of some kind. Imagine that.
that looks cool. I'd get that. That looks
I'm getting Fifth Element the vibes at the same time too
Yep.
for some weird reason.
Well, Fifth Element stole a lot of shit from Blade Runner.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I don't want to punish people too. Oh, God, I can't stop looking at that Superman. As soon as it pops
that's,
up,
I know,
It's
it's-
fascinating. It's like
It's a
your
handsome
eye
kid,
goes to it because you're just like, what is
hold,
going
hold,
on
hold
there?
on. I gotta post this. That's why I'm copying it.
Oh,
because-
that bites.
oh shit, no.
It's like Crimson Chin, you know, from the
Yeah.
Very odd parents.
Crimson
His
Chin.
lips
Real
are
life.
too small for his head.
What is going on with those lips, man?
Looks
Not
like
to look at
Captain
another
Stern.
man's lip.
But this is pretty much your comics this week. I don't know what that
Hey,
is.
no, wait. What happened to Justice League issue 60?
I don't know. And there's your
Ultraman.
Ultraman.
It looks interesting.
Ultraman.
That looks cool.
Okay, so all the women's look like shit, and then you have handsome Squidward,
geez.
Superman, but then you get these kind of low, like not well known stuff. It's like, this is okay.
Ultraman. Dun, 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 dun.
It should be noted that comics with really great covers and garbage interiors is nothing new to comics. I'm not trying to be fair to these jackasses, but that's happened from, well, forever. Nevertheless, you know, still, now when I look back on some covers, some comics that when I first saw them as a kid and said, wait, oh man, George Perez covered, and I would open it up to a Don Heck inside of a Justice League and go, and not knowing at the time how old Don Heck was. Now I look back at that comic, yeah, this doesn't look so bad anymore.
It can
compared
always
to
get
Snoop
worse. Never forget.
And it has.
It can always get worse. It's like they take it as a challenge. You're like, there's no way Batwoman could get worse from season 1, and then season 2 comes around like, oh girl, yeah, just wait.
Absolutely.
But,
Ultraman.
Yeah. Other than that, you know what I would like to see? A comic of VR Troopers brought back or something. No, I miss VR Troopers. That was a good cheesy show.
It could
You guys
happen, but
don't
don't
remember VR
remember. I
Troopers, do you?
remember the show. I never watched it.
Well, let's
No,
end it
it's a
off with
Batman.
Batman and what the
A Neil Adams cover, boy, he's so well. His son actually does it. And Adams cannot draw anymore. And they need to stop.
what is with the tranny fucking guys here?
No. They're just they're having emotion.
You know,
They're having,
It's supposed to
They're
be generation
talking,
to
they're
They're
generation.
about to-
they're talking in a hallway.
No,
Well, you
they
know, they-
got caught right before they went.
Oh my god, because it looks like he's
Look.
pulling up his pants.
Yeah.
It's like a hot topic night.
Well, you know, this is,
Hey, back when
Cold
I
Robin.
was working at a prison, man, I was doing a cell check, and I'm walking up on 2 row, and I walk by this door, and it's closed, and they're not supposed to be closed, and I stop, and I kind of like walk back, and there's a guy getting a bag of chips and a Dr. Pepper, and the other guy like goes on his knees, and I'm like, whoa, that's the look. That's the look. When I open that door, that's the look I got.
Oh.
Neil Adams.
That
really
Just
Dr.
what the
does
Pepper
doctor
was
ordered,
not
huh?
worth it, man.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Boy, Neil Adams needs to stop.
Oh no. That's
You
not.
notice that they drew the face, but did
Is
it
that
with the
supposed to be
same line in the
Constantine?
middle for street.
I guess.
Look at the shirt. Look at the head. Look how it matches exactly. They didn't
Yeah.
even
So
fucking get rid of the
whenever
middle
you're
line work for the model.
Yeah. When you're
That is
sketching out a
ugly.
face, you do like a circle, your original sketch out, and then you kind of
It's
split it
fucking
in half so you know where to put the eyes and the nose and whatever. It's like they didn't erase the line down the middle.
That's cool. That looks cool. I like that. That other one, though, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that other one.
Why do they keep putting
so
all the
Again,
shit in the
wait, go back
variant?
to that cover. Go back to that cover. Look what my man behind. He's looking at him like he wants something from him.
Well, he's
And
having the erection right
Yeah,
now.
you
That's
about
why
to
he's
be-
right.
You know what? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I mean, I know Constantine. He's looking at him like he's
Yo,
fine.
you about to be a snack.
The symbology here is that Constantine is trying to inform us that the man behind him has smoking nipples.
I guess.
He's into
Turn
that
it
weird
off!
shit.
Turn it
No.
off! My nipples are smoking.
They're smoking rocking nipples because he's doing like the hail signal.
Someone turned the car battery up on full.
Look at that bottom lip. Damn,
I
son.
can't. I can't torture the chat anymore. But like that Superman won't leave me alone.
Well, we need
Oh.
a cleanse. We need to cleanse the palate here.
Okay.
It's
There we go.
Perella.
All right.
It's not
We
too
need
bad.
to cleanse the palate.
Look at the face. It's
At
man
least she has
Perella.
boobs, you know.
I mean, yeah, she has boobs. That's kind of all it.
Is she telling me that her crotch has the Phoenix
Yeah.
Force?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, why not? I mean, she has big boobs. There's a non-zero chance she has and she's a vampire. She's been on this earth for a while. Non-zero chance she has STD. Like a high percentage chance, to be honest.
I don't know. Do vampires get STD?
What
you know.
in the fuck is that?
Oh.
They didn't even do shade work for her costume. It looks like they just forgot to fill
Look
in
at
the
her.
PNG.
Look at her eyebrows. They're like one's longer than the other that comes down. What the fuck is that?
They really gave up on her.
You-
Holy
you-
shit.
somebody mentioned Squidward. It almost looks like Squidward's house. Her face.
Wait,
It's their island.
wait. I think it gets worse.
Does it?
Makini 90 exists, guys. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There are people that could. He's black. If you need to tick a tick a check box. I can't say anything. Yeah. So like, there are artists who can draw this.
Wow, this is hot.
Oh.
No, they also need to agree with the politics too. So it can't
God.
just have that.
Yeah,
it's all
that's
all
right.
these other things, and they have to look at your Twitter and make sure you're not, a
You gotta
secret
know-
white nationalist.
You gotta know.
Love
You
Nick
gotta.
Wise.
Apparently, you gotta know like the secret like initiation rite that they bring you in.
Man.
I was talking to Cameron Page earlier today, and he was talking. Yeah, they all get in like a circle and chant, and you gotta know the
Oh.
chant, or you get like exercised from the room. And he was like,
It's like
it's
a
the most
sorority.
uncomfortable fucking thing he
Yeah,
ever
but he's-
experienced.
That's like a figure, like an expression, not like you actually
Okay,
need to know a
they
saying.
got in a circle, and they literally had to announce their pronouns. And that was like what they had to do. They had to announce their pronouns in order in like a circle. So
I
to
am
me, that's
Bacon.
that's an
That is.
initiation chant, dude.
Hi,
Are
my
you
name's
kidding me?
No,
I
I'm
am.
not.
I go by
No.
she,
Okay.
her.
I am a he, him.
Excuse
So here's the
Actually,
thing.
I'm your
Okay,
highness.
I can't do this anymore. I gotta get rid of that.
Comic book artists don't even make that much money. You got to go through an Illuminati initiation just to make $25K a year. Are you kidding me?
Illuminati.
It's that.
Slow down. That's a
I'm a
really,
this,
really
that.
weak ass Illuminati.
You can't even. Yeah,
Just
you're
that.
not even in a real Illuminati.
Yeah,
Throw down some bio.
he's not kidding. You gotta throw out your bio. You gotta stand. It was a writer's room thing that he went to where he said they were all young Muslim men, and they all had to throw out
Really?
they all had to throw out they all had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
throw out the beat bop boops before they started.
Yep, that was yeah. I remember that was Camera
included.
Pause.
That's-
I remember when he talked about that shit.
I didn't
Fuck
see that. That's insane. That's something,
Oh my
man.
goodness.
There's something about trying to get people to denounce their own identity, and it's a part of it. I can't believe they would have Muslim men do that. I'm a little. I'm not Muslim, but I'm offended for them.
I don't think you-
What did
I
he
was going to
say?
say something to that, but I didn't want to.
Yeah,
No, I'm just. Wouldn't they all want to say he, him? I don't know. I feel like.
They might say something else. Oh God, Steven, no, bro, no.
I should have known that was.
Look at it. Look at it.
It's a car wreck cover. You can't take your eye off it.
You know what it makes me feel like? I'm watching one of those Monty Python animated shorts.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh no.
I want to make out.
Uh,
All right, I'm done. I took up way too much time, but that's your week in comics.
Clobberin.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
yeah, bud.
let's hit
Ready?
it. Let's hit it.
Okay, tonight,
Oh, my God.
Catwoman, and
I
we'll
need a
just
palate cleanser.
before we get started, that's what we're doing tonight. We're looking at the many faces or
Ooh.
bodies of Catwoman, right?
Oh yeah. Welcome to the male gaze.
I was just gonna say Julie Newmar, Lee Merriweather,
Oh my.
or Eartha Kitt.
Just
Which
give
one?
me just give me
I'm
Michelle Pfeiffer, and I'm good.
You know,
Pfeiffer.
Catwoman as a character has been around for almost 81 years now. She's started premiered Batman #1. She was originally called the Cat, not Catwoman.
That. And Batman let her go, and it was weird.
Yeah, it was, and they've had kind of a relationship ever since. That's the animated series outfit cosplay.
I like that.
Love
outfit.
it.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. I've never seen someone do a cosplay of that. That's great.
I see it
favorite costume
every now and then. I love it. And,
that is my favorite costume. I think the animated series is just so huge for me.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Can we enhance?
Oh, sorry.
Can I enhance what?
I don't care. Whatever. She's beautiful.
I got you. Hang on a second.
Pretty good.
As far as I know,
that's a woman. Oh my god.
She is lovely. I've seen this in a Dragon Con a couple times, but you don't see this one cosplayed as much.
No, her name is Frank.
Frank's hot, man.
Well, I love
Frankie's hot. You gotta love Frankie.
Oh, is she? I don't know if it's the same girl.
Holy shit. Okay, that's Superman. Kate just sent me a meme. It looks like Herman Munster.
Oh, yeah, it does.
This one here.
Oh, yes. Yes, please. Yes.
Obviously, the chick's hot and all that kind of stuff. I never was big on this fairly current iteration of the costume.
Yeah. I
I
know
don't
they
like the
use
goggles much. Yeah, I don't like the goggles.
They use it in games.
I like that the goggles aren't the ears though.
I do too.
I can deal with the goggles. As long as the goggles aren't the fucking ears, I can deal with it.
What do you mean the goggles are the ears?
They did that.
How does that make sense?
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark
Where
Knight
her
Rises.
goggles-
No, yeah.
Oh
go back
god,
to
don't
the
remind me
ears.
of that movie. Don't
You mean
do
Dark
it.
Knight Retires? Like that's a
She's in here. She's in here. She's in here. She's a Catwoman.
God, Anne Hathaway. Oh, there.
Oh
it
my.
is.
Pfeiffer.
Yes.
That's Sideshow. That's a figure.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
figure.
God, I need to
That's
get
a
one of
figure.
those.
We got it.
Give
We got another angle of that coming up. But yeah, that's a figure. That's Sideshow. That's from the
Jesus,
Sideshow.
I was
figure.
ready to lose half my cash to that figure.
I know,
Those are
right?
legs. Those are legs.
This is
My next ex-wife.
the
Jesus.
Jim Ballant costume right here.
Why does the whip look like a snake?
I don't know. Because it's a tiny miniature. It's a miniature.
Oh, it's small.
When they finally gave her own comic or regular series, I think it was Joe Duffy or somebody writing it, but Jim Ballant did the art, and this was the one he designed, I believe. He's great. I love this one. See, it's not fair. I can't say anything
Another cosplayer.
It's not fair. I can't say anything bad about the outlook because the girl's so damn hot.
Jesus Christ. Again, next ex-wife.
Oh my
This is why.
Next wife. We got two so far. I'm gonna keep it down.
Yeah.
Keep counting because we got a couple more cosplayers.
Holy smokes.
Oh,
24 is missing out. 24 is missing out.
oh no. Sorry, 24.
Oh, hi. Damn,
man.
son.
Wow.
Damn to all three of them.
Yeah, and shout out to the one where Batman just smashed. She's putting her
Oh,
clothes
you
on.
think he smashed? She smashed him. Let's be real.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, arch nemesis.
Look at that face. That smirk.
that
Oh, she
woman.
smashed him.
I don't care. I like that leather the way the zipper is, and
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
the middle one. I do. I don't
Yeah.
care. It's a right way to present cleavage, but it's also making it like the leather suit is fighting to stay on.
Yes.
C for
Yeah.
Catwoman.
But her nipples are pierced.
Yeah.
You can tell that.
Yeah, and to be fair, like the sexier costume has a like tactical advantage because she's gonna distract guys. Like I don't give a fuck
Oh yeah.
what
Yeah,
you're
she-
Oh
rolling.
yeah. Oh yeah.
She's a stealthy person that's also there to steal things. Well, a lot of the times, security guards are guys, so
Yeah,
you were definitely going to distract them with those two.
I'm be honest.
assets.
Even women, even straight women, are gonna say, "Whoa, you're pretty hot, lady. Just turn temperature down." You
yeah,
gotta-
yeah. I mean, when, someone's hot, they're hot. What you can say?
And then you got this.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, what is this piece of
What?
garbage?
Wait, please don't tell
hell?
me. Is that Tom King?
That's,
Probably. He's
Schmidt.
not an artist.
Okay, you know his run, right? Where
he's a
the
so-called
marriage. Yeah, but you know the marriage of
Yeah.
Catwoman,
Yeah.
Catwoman. One of the
Batson.
covers, you can put Tom King's face side by side of Catwoman, and it's literally Tom King's face as Catwoman. So
Oh
it
my
really
God.
shows the subtle imagery that he wants to get pounded by Bruce Wayne.
Wow. our old arch
Back in the
nemesis.
60s.
Catwoman Julie. I love
Her sexuality was
I think there's better pictures than this.
Oh, yeah.
Many.
Yeah.
She was
I love
fantastic.
Julie. That's
Oh,
the
my.
actual Michelle Pfeiffer. I was almost married to her sideshow a second ago.
You guys saw the video where she did the whipping of the mannequin head, right? She did that all herself with training.
Yep.
Really?
I've seen that video. It's one shot, and she like does all of them the first time.
No, listen. Okay,
get it off the screen. Get it.
Movie aside.
Movie aside, yes, yes.
No, the helmet's bad.
The outfit's
the
terrible,
helmet's
but
bad.
Hallie's lovely.
Exactly.
Take the helmet off. Take the helmet off. Just take the helmet off.
It's just a stripper
Okay,
outfit.
I'm taking the helmet off.
So Halle Berry as a stripper is bad. Why?
No,
she's not wearing pants.
Prime
She's
Halle
wearing,
Berry.
she's not wearing pants. She's wearing some
They
kind of
did that woman
leather.
wrong.
Take them draws off.
You need to. You need to.
Ah,
That's
24
still
take them drawers off.
Exactly. I don't know if she's wearing drawers. There's rips pretty high. Like,
Yeah, she's not
I'm
wearing
all for
underwear
this.
because you can tell like where the rips are. She's not. She's either wearing very little underwear or no underwear.
I'm all for this. I mean, as Catwoman, no, it does not look Catwoman. She's not a great
Nick,
Catwoman.
I was about to say, Nick, bro.
This is not about a quality Catwoman.
Nick, man.
No.
Very
I'm about to
sexy
cut your
woman.
hair.
Yes, Halle Berry
She
is
sexier in
an incredibly
Swordfish than
sexy
in
woman.
She is sexy in Swordfish.
Animated
Yeah.
series.
Yeah,
figure.
that woman from Batman the Animated.
I don't know if I'd pay $150
Not
for
for
that.
that.
Though.
No,
that's not
Based
good.
on
For
how much she got
this?
hit with
No.
That's not a
the-
good fig at all. That's 150.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$150.
because of the articulation of how
Because
ugly
they're
this
trying to
look.
rip off people for
Who is
caring.
that? Sideshow or something?
There's your sideshow.
Oh my
There's
god, I
your
need
full
this.
version.
I need
Nice.
this.
That's
I'm
your
looking it up
figure.
right now.
That's
All
your
right.
figure.
That's
That's your
beautiful.
sideshow
Michelle?
figure.
Real quick, Mark D with the C said his wife just entered the room. This is a comic book show, Mark D with a C's wife. But these are very hot women. So we apologize. It's not Mark D with the C's fault.
Well,
I just want to let you know.
Catwoman is a comic book character.
Yes,
comic book
Catwoman is a
character.
comic book character. And this is the male gaze.
This is-
And
yeah.
good God, I need
Look, hey,
this
look,
figure.
look. If Cat is happy, we should be happy. That's what
Yep.
I'm here for right
Yep.
there. Look at that smiling face right there.
Yeah, he's happy to be there.
That
I
kitty,
will be too.
That kitty's smiling too. He's like, come on and rub all up all over.
Hey, well, you know,
me.
the funny thing is, Michelle Pfeiffer said that if the folks from this new Flash movie asked her to come back to do Catwoman, she'll do it.
Oh,
And didn't Keaton just say yes? Not like yesterday or today. He got
Yeah,
he got the
he
money
did.
he wanted. Yeah.
But she said if they were to ask her, she'll come back, but they haven't approached her. So
oh God, it's $585. Oh, my heart.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care.
Oh, yeah.
Anime Catwoman will always rock. I
Wow.
don't care.
Yeah, you know what? I'm surprised they haven't asked her because that's fucking. No one's going to see that movie for the Flash.
Nope.
So, not Ezra Miller as the Flash.
No.
Well, no one wants to
No.
watch the choke point paradox. That's the thing.
That's right. That's what it is. So screw that.
I can't call it the loafer paradox. It doesn't work.
Ah, Julie.
Yeah.
That was
He wore a dress that's so progressive.
Yeah.
That was just there. I don't know why it was there in the midst of all the Batman.
That could be from the TV show she did called My Living Doll or whatever it was, where she played like a android type thing or whatever.
she was hot though, man.
So it was like a Westworld situation, right?
It was a sitcom,
Mm-hmm. All right.
if I remember right.
So there's a possibility that Knuckles,
Oh my!
There's another
Knuckles is
cosplayer.
confirmed. Oh
Yeah, it's
shoot!
one-
I-
One of the
15
mistresses I cheat with to get these ex-wives.
15 minutes ago, Knuckles was confirmed for the Sonic 2 movie.
Knuckle shuffle. You know, actually,
Knuckles, where do you go to see it?
Well, look at what we've been watching for the past like 5 minutes. Of course, Knuckle Shuffle's
one,
involved.
the one on the left, yes, the freckles are beautiful. She has a nice face and the right amount of cleavage with the leather. Yes, that's a cross between Pfeiffer as well as the Arkham suit.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
no,
She's beautiful.
actually, she's the chick on the left. Looks like something that comes out of Batman the Animated Series. Kind of like she has like the eyes, the way the nose is pointy, the lips. It looks like it can be something ripped out of a fucking
Yeah.
The
Cartoon,
weird thing,
man.
the weird thing is the girl on the left. I'm going to sound like a toxic male right now, but she looks like
Oh my
she's one of those cosplay porn stars that you see a lot of.
It's possible. I didn't really look at the filter when I downloaded these.
I think she's also done a Tracer one. She's done a bunch of other ones.
So you're aware of her work, is what you're saying?
I'm very aware of her work. Yeah.
Hey, no shame.
I am a scholar.
Leave it up to the vigilante. There you go.
Yeah, I'm a scholar when it comes to that type of science.
Hey, no worries. No worries.
I have a degree in half an erection. So that's how I look at it.
There again is the sideshow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
It hurts me. Why do you have to be so expensive?
Well, I mean, that type of detail is pretty incredible. I can't lie.
Yep.
How much is it?
$588.
Oh, fuck.
$585, and I'm crying.
And keep in mind, that's just now. It's going to go up as it becomes unavailable.
Well, it's
pre-ordered.
It's pre-ordered. It's not, so it's pre-order.
It's going to be pre-order only.
Yeah. Expect to ship November of this year to January of next year. Yeah.
By this time next year, this is going to be like $700 or $800.
Yep.
I need to start saving money. It's okay, Chris.
I know her head's too tiny. This is CG rendered, right?
It's
legs are
from the game. It's from the game.
Oh yeah, from the
kind of long legs.
Go. It's good to go.
I'm a leg man, but those legs are a little
24 don't care. You just bag it and go at it.
There you go.
Like, oh, that lower body, damn! I will take.
I do
wham,
like
bam.
Ram to it. You know what's
My is like it's wham bam. Here's your then sends a gift card. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you were talking about the head. I'm not gonna lie. I was not looking at her face.
No, of course.
Yeah, I was looking at the hips.
Okay.
Wait. Is that Jennifer Garner? Not
So
Hathaway.
yes, the answer to the question is yes. They're the same person. No.
From ERIS' favorite movie.
No, The Dark Knight Rises. The worst thing ever.
Now there's another outfit. Yeah,
there's a
huge plus.
There's a full body version of this later because I got that one too. But yes, if that was the outfit that was in The Dark Knight Rises, I could see why The Dark Knight rose.
Yeah,
no disrespect to Anne Hathaway. I don't know if she's packing that much up top. She's a little,
No, she's not. Well, she actually talked about the getting into that outfit. They basically told her to starve herself because they weren't gonna fit it to fit her. That she had to basically starve herself to fit into that outfit.
Direction.
It's really, really awful.
They should have told her to do squats. I don't know what they were thinking. Here's some squats.
No. Sideshow.
That costume, like that movie, is crap.
I like that movie.
I would pay $585 for that.
No, don't get me wrong. When I first saw that in the theaters, I was pissed. I had never been so mad at a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. Oh, me too.
I had never been so mad. And then people online were just, oh my God, it was so. I was like, Avengers is better than this movie. I got shit for it. But after watching it again, I kind of enjoy it, ironically. And I also, in my head, that was as close as we're going to get to a spoof from Christopher Nolan. That was a spoof. And there's evidence that he was spoofing himself in that movie.
I just got my SRT8 when I went to see that movie. Me and a buddy went. And when I left that theater, I left tire marks from the parking spot all the fucking way out into the street. And he's like, because it's a just solid black car, solid black tinted windows. He goes, "You're pissed you named it the Batmobile, aren't you?" I'm like, "Motherfuckers, ruined the series! You fucked it up at the end!"
They didn't stick to the ending. Don't get me started. The Last Jedi didn't get me that pissed.
Will you marry me?
Marry me.
Get out, burn it with fire.
Why the fuck, man? Ugh. Tom King. If there's somebody,
Bruce would
I want to
They don't get the character. They don't get the character.
It is Tom King.
Darth Hath.
If you put a hat on Catwoman right now, you will see Tom King.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
You think I'm joking, right? I'm not.
No, I believe him.
I believe you.
What's up, man?
It's terrible.
Hell, Snorter Poop is cute, bro.
Yeah,
the
Snorter Poop
president,
that boy, that's
polar bear.
Hail all of you in the chat.
Why is Selena looking like a 12-year-old boy?
Thank you all for being here in the chat, by the way. Hail, hail, hail.
Because they all have that fetish. That's why Selena looks like a 12-year-old.
Oh, man. Don't remind me of that shit.
The body is,
especially the Tom King
face.
Yeah, it's the face in this case, probably more than anything else.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Híjole an chingado.
Wait, is that Amaranth?
Wow. It might be.
Meow.
Love me some
People
Amaranth.
just say, I'll just deal
Slammering.
with a child support payment, whatever.
That probably is Amaranth.
Like-
It looks like her.
Slammering. What?
Yeah,
A lady named Amaranth, who was a cosplayer.
Yo.
Also a Twitch streamer who does cosplay. To be
Oh,
exact.
yes.
Mhm.
How do you
Quite
spell
lovely.
that? Asking for a friend?
Hey,
FUCKYOU.
No,
She's,
I don't think that's how you spell it.
Go look at her. Go look at her Instagram if you know.
Just look at her OnlyFans.
Not that I do.
Twitch.
I'm trying to look
And
for Twit.
Amaranth is, I think, is the one that threw the cat, or is that a line?
Oh,
Amaranth.
Amaranth.
AMOURANTH.
I found her.
Found her? There you go.
I found her. We've got her. We've got
There
her.
you
now.
go. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
There
my.
you go.
Okay,
That's the
sorry.
full bar.
All I'm thinking about is the massive wedgie she's getting on that motorcycle.
I could
All
care
I'm,
less.
I
wish
just-
I was that wedgie.
Yeah,
Oh no!
I want to be that leotard. Yes,
Yeah.
I
thank
think
you.
Anne Hathaway wishes she looked like that.
Yeah, she does. I'm like, she's
Yeah,
not
she
stacked like
does.
that.
She's,
you know, she's not a
she
bad
does
girl.
not have the hips.
Well, she's
She
not
does
bad
have
looking.
the
No,
hips.
I'm not saying she's bad looking.
But she's just not.
You know.
She's not built like that.
No.
They
She
know
wishes
should've
she
done
was.
that movie. Mm.
Yeah,
Hey, she was around that time she made that old movie.
But she was good looking. But
she was still pretty built in that movie. I mean, she wasn't bad. Just
No,
that
she's
costume was
lovely.
terrible.
Yeah, I mean, all she gotta do is arch that back, that old booty will pop out. Hey, what's up, girl?
I think
I can't
everybody's
believe they
along
got
with
her
that picture
to
and he's
lose
right.
weight.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
why
can
would Anne
hear
Hathaway
it.
skinny?
Yeah, she talked about it like in an interview afterwards.
Jesus.
She that suit is so tight, and they wouldn't like make it bigger for her, so she basically just had to starve herself into fitting into it, and she was like, it really affected her for like
That's
weeks
trash.
even after they stopped shooting. She was still like, it really fucked her up.
That's super trash.
Yeah, I was like, dude, we wanted her curvy. Like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with curvy?
I
There's
would say,
nothing wrong
hey,
with
you know
curvy.
what? Let's get a bigger suit, and here's some. We're gonna put her do squats. We need you to do
Yes.
squats. You can eat pretty much what you want. Just don't get super fat.
Baby
Get
got
the-
snacks. Baby got snacks.
You should have been going the
You-
other
you-
way.
You need to change the next
Yeah.
picture because this is gonna
Oh.
drive me nuts all night. Like that, she's beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
Yeah.
Game.
Yes.
that's video
got 'em
game
out.
Arkham, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
awesome.
straight out of the game itself, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows. Look at that face. She's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Something
from,
weird going on with her
Arkham
neck.
City.
Oh
But-
shit! Hell to the chat. What's up? Just another
Real
red.
chat.
Did you
Next
just
to
get
the
here,
collarbone.
24?
Just another red shirt, huh?
Did you
Yeah,
just get here?
Oh,
So
The
when
blood came back to his head. That's the round.
what?
But let's
Next
show,
time
I've been here, bro.
those ears are really weird.
I know.
Mouse
What
ears.
the fuck is
Looks like the
that?
tick. What's this
Mouse
name character in
ears.
the tick? That
Yeah.
has the same ear?
If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, that was
You
the
mean
early
Arthur?
'90s, wasn't it?
This looks like, I don't know, something along those lines. Yeah, the artist is kind of a
Yeah,
Mouse
I
woman.
It's
Yeah,
similar
I
to the
think
Batman
I would-
animated series costume, but
I
colors
knew it
combined.
was either Alinity or Amaranth. My apologies, Amanda.
Look how big her skull is. That I mean, it's like half the size of her face. Whose skull is like the size of your face? No one's skull is as long as your face. Like if I like measure my skull, you've got like chin to mouth. She's got like eyebrow to chin skull.
Yeah. Yeah.
Airhead just sent me Amaranth as Catwoman.
All right, I'll put up
I
for
mean-
1 second here.
She got.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Ay,
nice.
ooh. Hey, blow that
Yeah,
up.
that's what I'm talking about.
Blow
Squat
that
measurement.
She's
shit up,
fucking
man.
thick, man.
Yep.
Look at that.
Again, this is the
Nah.
benefit of squats,
Who is
right?
it?
This is why
Oh,
I'm sure
It's the
there's
same.
a
It's the
phys-
same girl. It's the same girl.
I'm sure there's
Oh
some
my
physiological
goodness.
benefit for you having squats, but like
I love
that's why.
Amaranth, huh?
Nah, fuck
Oh
all
my
men at
God.
that point. After that, it's
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mm.
Yeah.
nah.
So Michelle.
Neither one.
Pfeiffer.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michelle.
Mhm.
Pfeiffer.
Stuff like-
Amaranth.
Ah,
Mm.
nice
Ah.
cover.
Modeled after the Newmar version, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newmar Mayweather, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Hold on.
it. I like it.
Nice.
Pat S talking about the big head Catwoman saying her hat size is 9 3/4. Got Barry Bonds head. Like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, hold on.
9 3/4 cat. Which I hope they don't make.
No, she looks like she's about to get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's gonna like every second of it.
Yep.
Oh my. Very nice.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Another
I love
animated
the
series.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Or based on that one, I should say.
The anime ones are
Great.
kick ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
Animated series is, it's based on it anyway. Yeah, great art.
Yeah.
I don't think the chat can handle
Sweet.
that parrot, but thank you for saying them.
I see they have a little whip.
What?
That's right. I'm gonna make you guys. Huh?
It almost looks like she has a tail, but it's her whip.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that
yeah. That's right.
placement.
Even the cat's looking up, going, "Those are nice tits."
Yeah. The cat is staring at her tits too.
Yeah.
Do you got a chicken nugget? You got a chicken nugget for me, don't you?
Bonuses,
Bro, I don't say that to women. Like, you
Bonuses,
got
she
any
was,
mace,
um,
do ya?
Red
Oh,
looked
she
at
was-
old giblet.
bonus is she was voiced by Adrian Barbeau on that show.
Adrian Barbeau butt.
Mm-hmm. Adrian Bubo. Oh my. That's something right there.
Sheesh. I
The
wish I
Michelle
was that glove.
costume, but it's art, right? So
And that's
That's
it.
a
That's
cosplayer, isn't
that's
it?
where we end it. That's where we leave it.
What?
That's digital. That's digital.
Ah,
Oh, is it?
Pretty
Okay.
good.
That's really
Oh
good.
yeah, that's digital. That's digital.
Good, really good. I thought maybe it was like a
That's
picture they did some
That's
effects
it.
with.
That's all we got.
okay, well, of course, again, as you can see, everyone, Catwoman's had many looks, many costumes. Some of these ones they didn't have pics of, but as you can see, this Brian Boland. It's really nice Brian Boland illustrations. Shows some of the older ones.
You know, actually, the like the ones that there's some ones that
You got her original
actually,
depiction in green.
that were icon. You know, like they were very important. It's not even on here. Like, I'll give you an example. The first time that Catwoman showed up in Silver Age was in Lois Lane, like what's that? Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane comic book, and that shows the first. It shows the first appearance of Catwoman in the Silver Age.
Hold on, we got
and
one
that's
more.
not here.
Okay.
We got one more. Hold on 1 second. We got a last minute addition
I
from
didn't know.
Parrot Head.
I didn't know she showed up in Lois Lane. That's interesting.
Well, she showed up.
You
in
think
a
she'd
lot
show
of
up in
comics.
Batman, right?
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's like issue 48 or something around
Like her
there.
first showing, I would assume would be a Batman.
yeah,
comic,
yeah,
not
her-
a
Oh,
For
Bruce
sure,
Wayne.
overall,
No,
was
she was
Batman.
Her
Batman
Silver
number
Age
one.
appearance.
He's talking about
Yeah.
when she came back in the Silver Age.
Oh, when she
for a
came
while.
In the
back.
Silver Age,
Oh.
yeah, in the Silver
Yeah,
Age.
yeah.
I want to get Clobby knocked off the internet.
My.
Oh my. Uh-oh.
What the?
Oh
Down, kitty cat.
my. That's another Amaranth. Amaranth.
Say,
Yeah.
Vigilante, what you think, bro?
That's
I
the only
thi-
She's
I
gonna get
did,
some
man.
new followers tonight.
What?
I've already followed. I'm not gonna slide in their DMs because that never goes well. I have to
You
get to
gotta
a
be
million subs
patient with
first.
that.
If I'm at 1 million subs, then maybe. But at 390, which is still good. I'm blessed, but I don't think that's
There you go, bro.
Well,
Yep.
nice, man.
Gotta have
Love
goals.
it.
Gotta have channel goals.
Yes.
And I've always
Yeah.
loved this one by the late, great Dave Stevens, and I love this costume.
I do too.
Yeah.
I wish we had some cosplayers who like that costume.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
I've seen it.
That's Earth 2 Catwoman.
Yeah, yep, the one that married Bruce Wayne, and then
Yep,
they
yep,
had
the-
they had,
the
they had
one that-
Helena Wayne, the original Huntress,
Yep.
as their daughter. I love, love.
that's okay.
Yeah, man.
Dave
Yeah.
Stevens, man.
Looking awesome.
Because if you can, you can see the Huntress's costume kind of in this costume. Like this is
Yeah,
the
you
org.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She became the Huntress because criminals killed her mother, and Helena did so. And yeah, this is the for those who don't know, the late great Dave Stevens, who created the Rocketeer, died way too soon.
Oh,
Great
man.
artist, great artist.
And for those of you wondering where the hell the other two girls are for tonight, we have decided to go back to the one woman show and dedicate, the male gaze each Tuesday to one single female in comics. So either, DC, Marvel, whatever it's going to be. If you would like us to pick someone that or that you want us to cover, and you've got cosplayers or whatever, send me the pictures at stone_Loki.com. That is at stone_Loki. At hotmail.com. I forgot to add hotmail, but yeah, send me the pictures, and we all will go over them, or it'll just be me, and we'll pick one.
Yes, we've done a lot of different lady heroes, but there's still plenty to do, though, so to speak.
Well, for tonight or what?
No. I'm talking about down the road. I mean, we've done been doing this for a while, the male gaze, and we've done as you said, multiple ladies each time.
That's right.
So it's best to slow it down, and do one at a time. That way, you can.
Oh yeah.
We're not rushing, and we don't go over certain facts in history. We can actually deep dive into those female characters, really get inside them, you know?
Of course.
You just wanted to say deep and inside in the same sentence.
Yeah. How low can you go?
Yeah, well, we'll think of one to do next week. Yeah.
We're just going to let that hang out there, just out in the open. We're just going to let it.
Oh my!
Oh my!
What
do we got?
Oh my God!
Well, we can go into something a little different, I guess, before I close out. Rock played a hand this week during his daughter's birthday, and because his daughter's a major fan of Momoa as Aquaman, kind of slid a hint on Instagram with 2 videos. I think he's trying to get some going with him and Aquaman, either in a later film or something. 24, am I on that?
Yeah, you on point.
So go ahead. Can you help with the conversation? Sorry. You know a little bit more than I do.
I'm sorry.
I've never heard of this. What happened?
Hold on.
Like, I don't know. I haven't
He's
heard
playing
about
a card. You know, Dwayne Johnson's very, very adamant with keeping the Snyderverse, if I'm understanding this correctly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So he's trying to play cards to keep it going. So he kind of used the birthday of his daughter loving Aquaman and Momoa actually responded back with a personal message to the 3-year-old, 4-year-old daughter. So it was kind of like a subtle way of going,
Who's Aquaman? He's Aquaman. Yeah. Keep him as Aquaman. Yeah.
He was trying to show that a younger generation at the age of 3 or 4 like Momoa's Aquaman, so they don't want to change it. What he's trying to do is give a standard canon using the Snyderverse as a reference.
So I thought Aquaman was already going to stick around. Am I wrong in that?
Nah, you're right. Nah, but just for the simple fact that they're already planning sequels around him, and you know they're even gonna go forth with a Trench movie that they actually shelved. So I mean, you know, they Aquaman's not going nowhere, and people people love Jason Momoa. Women think he's hot, so
Agreed.
they're not gonna fuck around.
For all women.
Yeah, they're not gonna ditch him or his character. He has to do something real fucked up for him to. Yeah, he'd have to do something himself that's real absurd, man.
Well, they'd have to do something that actually got made public. They will protect his ass as long as he's making money. Warner Brothers will protect his ass till their dying day.
Yeah,
they'll cover all kinds of shit up, hide it. It's like if it gets made public, then they might be like, we're screwed.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's the same way they protect Ezra Miller when.
I was just about to say that because I mean, we talk about him choking that pregnant woman, but that didn't go anywhere as far as the rags. That got shut down.
They don't want that. They don't want that narrative out there.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens when that movie comes out. Because it wouldn't shock me if that comes back around a little bit. We'll see if they'll be able to protect him then. I guess because we'll see then. But I mean, the Snyder thing, the Snyderverse thing, seems like a complete mess. I just covered earlier, and I want this to happen, but they're supposed to be bringing Batfleck back for a limited series, which is what I wanted. Honestly, I've been wanting that for a while. So that way, especially a series, a season or something, so we can get both him against Deathstroke at the end of the Snyderverse. Spoilers for the Snyder Cut. Deathstroke got his secret identity from Lex Luthor, and I want to see how that goes. And then we also can get, if they do it long enough, the Nightmare Batman, so we can get both stories completed. I would like to see.
Garbage.
It's Clobberin. You're such a.
Sorry, I hate Snyder.
Hey, you know what? I had my issue. I still have my issues with Snyder's.
We can't go in. I have a blood pressure problem. No Snyder talk tonight.
Okay. What did you think about Batfleck?
Batfleck?
Yeah.
In an actual film where he got a chance to play the real Batman, actually, even though I thought the casting was kind of off at first, I wouldn't be necessarily opposed to it.
Yeah. Most interesting thing is he would probably be a part of the creative. He would probably be the director or writer or one of them.
And he knows Batman. He does. Say what you want to about Ben Affleck, but Ben Affleck knows the character. And that's what you want. Do you want some sparkly ass wannabe fucking vampire playing Batman? Or do you want a guy that spent 20, 30 years reading Batman?
No, by the way, Vidge, I was just messing with you. I mean, even though I do hate it, I was just joking about that. By the way.
No, I'm not a Snyder Cut guy. I didn't like the Snyder Cut. My whole interest was getting this spinoff, was to see what Ben Affleck had a chance to do. Because honestly, I gave it a 5.5, which is I. But
the Snyder Cut was a 4-hour foundation to actually build a universe that won't be tainted by WB's agenda. And that's why it has the respect it does. Even though it was 4 hours and overly done in slow-mo and other aspects, it brought out truths of the Joss Whedon, how he was treating people on set and off the set, but it also gave the ability for the actors that are attached to these types of movies to push the Snyderverse to be the more legit canon of the characters and the people playing them.
Yeah. Garbage without the real characters. Great.
Exactly. You can have a shitty foundation as long as the rest of the structure is solid.
And Steve Mitchum, all I'm saying is I'd much rather have Ben Affleck than some sparkly ass wannabe vampire that knows nothing about Batman be Batman. Because right now, those are your two choices.
Yeah.
You can have Affleck or you can have sparkly vampire boy that hates Batman.
You remember Batman or
nobody likes sparkly vampires.
Okay,
nobody.
Okay. Watch the end of Batman versus Superman. Watch that scene in the warehouse, and then watch sparkly vampire boy go like the fucking water boy. And you tell me who you want more as Batman.
Oh, sparkly boy's garbage. I mean, I'm not.
He got killed by Voldemort, man. He's already dead.
I mean, that's a terrible casting. I mean, that movie's dead. DOA. No question about that. It's just that Snyder, his take on these heroes is garbage and wrong, and I hate it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea that neither, lesser two. If you don't like either option, I get it. I absolutely get it. And I'm not even a diehard Batfleck guy, but I would like to see what his vision is. I would give him. I trust him more than I trust Snyder to do Batman right. That's just
I actually agree with that.
If this happens, though, I'm gonna vote for Vigilante Williamson to fit into the Michelle Pfeiffer cat suit, and I'm gonna back.
I second that.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. I was gonna say, the most interesting thing about the sparkly boy Batman is the fact that he did to his Catwoman what I wanted to do to all the Catwomen that we just saw. And get them pregnant. But that's the most interesting thing that's happened. I don't think anyone really cares about the movie.
There's no question that it's good to be sparkly boy.
Yeah. he's living a good life. I mean,
when was the last time you saw a sparkly vampire made you feel safe?
That's from Chris Persia.
Hey man, blow that shit out.
I told you I need a Black Cat movie.
What's his name?
Black Cat, I love her.
That's as close as it'll go. Sorry, it won't go it won't zoom any more than that. But that's from Chris Persia. Thank you, Chris Persia.
Wow.
Thanks for the ones you sent, by the way, Parrot Head. We appreciate it. Yeah. But yes, I've seen. This is always lovely to see cosplayed, and you see it a lot. Actually,
don't see it enough.
Oh, go to Dragon Con, you'll see it. See it at Dragon Con quite a bit.
There you go.
If we get cons again.
They're coming. Some of them are coming back.
Yep.
And some of them are virtual.
Some of them are virtual cons.
Huh?
Virtual cons, they just don't have that. I've gone to a few anime cons, and it's not the same. Like if there are panels you want to see, that's a whole different thing. I don't really go to cons for the panels necessarily. I like to go for the cosplayers, the art, kind of to support people. Like I love the Artist Alley stuff. Like I love that kind of stuff. I saw a guy at San Japan a couple of years ago. He had a fully functional, could lift up the hood, the helmet functioned and everything. A War Machine cosplay. Like it was mechanical. Like it lit up. Like the eyes lit up, and the helmet would fold up like in the movies and whatnot. It was awesome. I just love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, are really into the cosplay and put in that high end work for like a War Machine Iron. Any cosplay that really has that detail, that level of detail that we can't really get in the movies a lot of damn time. That whole a con is about being around a bunch of other people, seeing people selling action figures and comics, seeing different cool panels and stuff like that, and
rubbernecking,
looking at all the hot cosplayers and taking pictures.
When you see the fit, no, I'm gonna sound kind of weird, but you know the Asian chicks that do the very full out cosplay of the very scantily anime characters, and you can tell every person who hasn't seen a real woman naked in a long time because they all rubberneck at the same time when they walk by.
I don't care if you just saw some of these girls are hot. I don't care if you just
they are hot, but
just left with your girlfriend. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, but then you get the ones that are wearing the Halloween Harley Quinn costume, and you're like, please don't pick up that nickel. Please don't pick up that nickel. And you know that the rest of the world's gonna fall over dead.
Oh yeah, Chris Persia. What cosplayer are you referring to? Was on Rabbi's channel today, bud? There's a cosplayer promoting a comic book, and she's hot. Okay, I want to see that.
Hey, Jace.
Hey, Jay, man.
I'm saying the virtual cons don't do it like in that way. So if you were just there for a certain subject like that you wanted to watch a panel for, that's different. But like the actual convention portion of it, being around like the fans and whatnot, it's a whole different experience. Like it's not the same. I wish they would.
I remember back when it was 2018 when people started saying, "Don't look at girls at cons. Don't look at female cosplayers at cons." I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? They're not there for you.
Wait, you said 2018? You said 2018. Well, that was the only time I've actually gone to a con and cosplay, and you're damn right I wanted people to look at me. I put a lot of hours into that costume. You look at me, damn.
I don't want to be a toxic male, so I have to ignore you.
No, look.
I'm not not just a toxic male. I don't want to go to jail if I look at you. Oh, you assaulted. You're down.
Oh, yeah. You're raping me with your eyes. Go to jail.
Me too.
Oh yeah. AZ Power Girl. I love her. Cardigan. She's great.
Yeah. All it takes. Hey, I just took a picture with a cosplayer back in the day. Oh no, me too. He was unwanted. He just yeah. I want more money. That's how it goes.
That's just annoying. I hate that. I hate the idea that these women who put all this effort into dressing up and all these hours into creating this costume in the best way they could to make this character that they really look up to, you're not allowed to look at them because they didn't do that for you. They did it for themselves, which is why they went out in public dressed like that, surrounded by hundreds of people. That they did it for themselves. They didn't do it for your eyeballs and for your appreciation. They didn't do it for that. They did it for themselves, which is why they're outside.
Well, Eris, that is just your internalized misogyny.
Yeah, coming out.
It's a disease. I need to get it removed.
You hate yourself.
There you go.
I hate myself and I hate all these other women. That's why.
Yes.
Oh man, Jesus.
I'm gonna say
exactly, Amanda. Exactly.
I'm gonna say one thing though. You know how
you tell him, Amanda.
Do you know how fun it is coming here every Tuesday and just having fun for a couple hours, and not having to worry about the other stuff? And I
thought that's what the point was.
I'm saying I appreciate this. More like this.
Yeah, buddy, we are, and it is still Loki. You make a fun world. That's why it's so fun, man.
Mm-hmm. No, it's all of you guys. It's all you guys. Don't quit saying it's me. Dude, it just started out on my channel. That's all I did. It started out on my channel. It was me and 24, and then it was Clobberin time, then it was Bad Steven, then it was ERIS, and people have come and people have gone, and Vigilante's hanging out with us this week, and it's all of us. All of us made
a lot of people
the
have came
round
to those last pictures, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It was a layup. It was an alley-oop. I had to. Go ahead. Sorry. You're being all inspirational. I fucked it all up.
We've all had something to do with this. Don't blame me for it.
No.
Well, again, we're all about having some fun on, with all the stuff going on, and you guys.
Escapism is nice.
Yeah, we need more of it, and well, again, that's why I just don't like much of the new crap coming out. But there's still plenty of stuff that. There's always something out there that all of us or some of us have not read yet or watched yet or whatever. Yeah, we can recommend or revisit in some cases. So,
revisiting things is awesome. Go ahead, Eris.
Speaking of new things that are amazing and that you definitely need to check out. So, I would have just actually want to talk about this week, and I didn't know if we are going to get to it, but yeah, I'm almost completely caught up on Invincible.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of wanted to just talk about generally like that first episode.
Sure.
There's something that was introduced to that made me just go, well, hell. It's very much like I compare it to Superman and Lois, because I really liked Superman and Lois when I first started watching it. And I've only watched, I think, one, two, maybe 3 episodes of it. And I was like, oh, look, it's actually like Superman. Like, yay, my generation gets their own version of it. Yay, woohoo. And then I watched Invincible. And then, of course, like, I'm kind of getting away because the end. But like all the way up until that portion of the first episode, you're like, oh. So this is such a better take on that, and you realize how shit Superman and Lois is in comparison to Invincible, that first portion of that episode, and I just, it made me realize I don't think we need to keep rebooting things. We really don't, and I've been saying this for a little while, but it's really like kind of nailed it. But it's like we can tell these stories without these characters, and because we love the stories, right? And we do love the characters, but we love the characters because of the stories and how we grew up with them, and they're our heroes. But like, what if we took those stories and we made new characters, and we gave like other, like, these kids somebody to look up to, so they're not looking up to, oh, She-Hulk that looks like a guy, or it's Storm, but she looked like she just came out of a gender studies class. Oh no!
It's the fact is that the artists that usually handled this stuff and gave them not only their look and their strength and their sexuality, as well as the way their arcs were built, they're not there anymore. And the ones that have complained or whined to get those properties not only do not have the ability to maintain imagination, they're not willing to take a chance anymore on making a character that might fail at the beginning but can still bloom into something magnificent. We're in the generation where things are handed off not because you have the experience, but because you fit a checklist. So when it comes to media, comics, video games, anything of the like that requires an imagination storytelling, there's none left.
No.
There's some in indie creators, and I will give them the benefit of the doubt. But if you look at it as a wide spectrum, imagination's dead.
Well, actually, I did a video about Ed Brubaker, who created the Winter Soldier, and the whole thing to it is, what happens is these big companies, whether it's Marvel or DC, they're not willing to break bread with the creators. And the fact is, a lot of people that have in some way contributed to DC or Marvel, some of them are passed, some of them still alive, a lot of them sick, sitting in hospitals trying to figure out what they're going to do with themselves because they have no insurance. And that's the sad part. It's like these companies are making money off of things that they created, and these creatives are getting nothing for it. So at this point, why would you sit there and put your best ideas into a company that's not going to take care of you on the flip side? Mm-hmm. A lot of these folks don't have insurance and a bunch of other shit, so they're sick somewhere, whether they're at home or they're in a hospital, and they have nothing, man. And it's just fucked up because, like Ed Brubaker, I mean, dude, he created the Winter Soldier. You know how much they've used him for so much shit. He got the point that he got his own TV show, and the only money that he's made more than him creating the character is him making one guest appearance in the Captain America Winter Soldier movie.
He did create he created the Winter Soldier aspect of the character. Bucky was created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, and that's one of their loopholes about why they don't pay him. Yeah, they got to deal with the Kirby family finally, but they don't give Brubaker much of anything for it other than reprint money.
Because even then, I even put it in my video that I said, now Bucky Barnes, he's a sidekick of Captain America, got killed off. He's a dead as fuck ass property that there was nothing to get from him until Brubaker put his mind to it.
That's right.
Established the character and made him into something badass and better than what anything Bucky could have been.
Yep.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that, but he does deserve something for.
Come on, man! I tell you what, if you put the Winter Soldier against Bucky, who you think will win?
What does that got to do with anything? I'm talking about.
I'm just saying.
I like Winter Soldier. I'm just saying Brubaker did take a character that had already been created, okay, and he added a name to him. So that's the loophole they're using. He's not owned by Brubaker, and really owned by Marvel, even though by theft. And they made a settlement with the Kirby family. So what I'm saying is, they should give him something for revamping the character into the Winter Soldier persona, but they don't do that with any character that gets changed around and even given a new name.
And I guess that's kind of what 2-4's point is. That's kind of why we have a lot of crappy art. I know a lot of these artists and creators are just looking to get either an image deal or get their stuff on Kickstarter, and they're just using Marvel as a jumping board to that. For that reason, because they know I wasn't joking when I said I'm only making 20 to 30K a year. That is what they're making. Like a lot of these editors and these woke idiots at Marvel and Marvel in particular. I think DC is a little bit better, but they're not making that much money, so that's why we're getting terrible art.
A lot of what they're doing, a lot of what they're doing, and they're doing this in the video gaming industry too. They're using this as a springboard into covering political news.
Well, yes,
it's like you hear about this. Oh, well, this person used to be a former comic book artist. Now they're working for fucking CNN. Oh, this person used to review the video games, and now they've moved on to a political corner on the web. And you're like, wait, you're covering comic books, and you want to be political. You want to be in politics.
Or look at Ta-Nehisi Coates. He was a politics guy. No one knew who he was, and then he started writing fucking Captain America.
And I was about to say, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, and vice versa. That's exactly what I was going to say. You got people that have been in political positions and doing all this other shit, and now they're the ones writing our comic books. And dude, I mean, come on, man. It's fuck city, man, with all that.
Yeah, Brubaker should get paid something to show Stephen Epting also. But I was just telling you that the loophole they use is because this Bucky, and he's still called Bucky also, is Joe Simon and Jack Kirby created him, and they do have a deal with the Kirby family, and they put Ed Brubaker and Stephen Epting's name in the end credits of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but then people have asked them about it. So yeah, well that's nice and all, but they don't pay us anything for it. So you're right.
Hey,
I mean, and I mean that's the same thing. I mean, if you look at like even when I put in my video, him and Jason Todd, the Red Hood, they got the same story. Basically, they're both sidekicks of very famous or the most famous superhero in their respective universes. Captain America had Bucky, Batman had Robin. They both get killed and whatever, and then they both get resurrected to be more badass than what they were as a sidekick, and it's like, the whole process of recreating them from what they were into being what the Red Hood became and what the Winter Soldier became. And you don't want to even credit these guys when as Jason Todd Robin or as regular ass Bucky Barnes sidekick of Captain America wasn't doing shit for how many years? I mean, yeah, they're iconic.
Long time.
I mean, they're iconic, but it gets to a point where you can't use Jason Todd anymore, and you can't use regular ass Bucky Barnes, sidekick of Captain America, for what? To show that they were kids or whatever that died when they were young. I mean, dude, you can only go so far with their characters to the point where when they were resurrected, the people that resurrected these dead ass fucking properties are not getting paid, and they're not getting shit.
So what you're saying is that when they reinvent a character, it should be theirs.
No. The thing is, they need to be taken care of. They need to be compensated dude, this dude made more money in his one little appearance that he made for a minute or two on the Captain America Winter Soldier movie that he made during his whole run of fucking creating the Winter Soldier, writing Captain America, doing all that shit. What the fuck does that? I mean, dude, what does that say?
Marvel's, look, you're absolutely right.
It's fucked, man.
DC have been doing that shit to creators forever.
And it's caught up, and I think that's the greater point. We were going through all these damn covers and you're laughing at the terrible ones. I think that's caught up to them. They finally have just priced themselves out of quality.
Well, absolutely, but I mean they've been doing that. Unfortunately, like and you picked up the perfect DC parallel 24, Jason Todd, created by Jerry Conway, Don Newton, or somebody like that, and then he dies, and then he later gets resurrected by whoever did that first Red Hood.
They did the Red Hood stuff, right?
They can call him the Red Hood all day long, but their loophole is, hey, they don't. By the way, Conway and Newton, who created him, they don't get paid for him either.
Yeah,
right. And then, I mean, like I'm looking in the chat, I'm looking at Alex James. He, and I even said that in my video. He's like, yeah, people are gonna say, well, that's a Marvel property all day long, but you know what? That was a property that was dead, gone. Dude, even the last things you could have came up with was what the Invaders was, or what else? Even, dude, if it wasn't for Ed Brubaker's run, nothing of Bucky would be, significant to the point of what he was when he was just Captain America's sidekick. Now they made a movie out of him. They make a TV show, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and this dude doesn't get shit. He doesn't get shit. They're not making. It's not Bucky and the Winter Soldier. It ain't Bucky, Captain America's sidekick, and Winter Soldier. It's the Winter Soldier and Falcon. It's a difference.
They still call him Bucky.
It's not Bucky Barnes' version. It's not Captain America's sidekick version of any of this shit. It's the Winter Soldier.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I agree. And and I know somebody else, Liger fan. Shout out to Liger fan. He says DC Warner Brothers does, but as you said, they're not perfect. There's a lot of people they're not paying. We talked about Harley Quinn. I know they use a loophole for Paul Dini and Bruce Timm because Harley Quinn, even though they made the comic too, because they had the Harley. What was that damn classic? Mad Love. But
that's right.
They said, "Oh, well, it's an animated character, so they've made billions and billions off Harley Quinn just from cosplay sales." And Dini and Tim get nothing because it was an animated character first. Yeah,
what? That's robbery.
But you know what? But the thing is, I even did a video. They say Bruce Timm and Paul Dini supposed to be doing the new iteration. Well, they're supposed to be bringing back the whole Batman.
I heard that. I don't want that.
No,
that's going to be terrible.
I'm terrified.
But the thing is,
Batman, the animated series,
they're bringing back the original people for that.
No, it doesn't mean they're bringing back the original stories. That's they can bring back Michael Keaton. Look, they were going to bring back Michael Keaton for Flashpoint. Look what the fuck they did to fucking Batman. Look at what they did to Kevin Conroy. They fucking roasted Kevin Conroy.
I saw that
literally. That woman shipped him. That woman shipped his ass. They don't give a shit. And that was supposed to be Michael Keaton. That was supposed to be your 89 Batman. That's what happened to your 89 Batman. That's why he killed the Joker. He killed the Joker. Then he killed Superman. Then he killed Supergirl. And he went on to become this fucking murderer. And that's what your Michael Keaton Batman was going to be.
In that show, they literally say that he got addicted to killing people. It's
the killer part about that is when Batwoman kicked his ass against that computer and he got fucking electrocuted.
Yeah,
I was like, man, that computer's been there ever since he fucking put it there. He's touched that bitch. He did all kind of shit, and when somebody kicks up against it, it fries his ass.
It's the power of whammon. It's electrifying.
What?
The most electrifying kick in sports entertainment, man.
Yeah,
but that's not even the worst part. Frying him like that. It's the fact that was your Michael Keaton Batman. And that is the future of our cartoon Batman. That was supposed to be. They turned that into the animated series Batman, the real life animated series Batman.
Ugh.
So that was our fucking Batman at the end. Fuck that.
No, that was my Batman. I had to watch Kevin Conroy. That's my Batman.
That was the first time. That was the first time he ever got to be Batman live, and he died.
Have y'all seen his interviews about it? They're like, "Oh, are you excited about being a part of Crisis?" He's like, "Oh, I'm so excited to be a part of this."
Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because the kid that played Lex Luthor on Smallville, I can't remember. Michael Rosenbaum. Michael Rosenbaum dropped the bomb on this shit. They said you can't have a script We're not going to tell you how much we're going to pay you. You show up, you do the bit, you get paid.
Oh.
So when Kevin Conroy agreed to do that, that was like, oh, I'm going back to work for Warner Brothers. And then he got there and they were like, guess what you're going to do?
You're going to die.
You're going to die. We're going to kill you for being a toxic soy Batman. And guess what?
Yeah.
You already fucking signed on the dotted line, loser.
You know what?
Greg Berlanti's a piece of crap, man.
We're going to kill you in a disrespectful way.
They did that on the phone. They did that on the phone. You either agree now or we're not going to use you. That's what they did. You agree now, no script, no pay, no nothing.
You told him.
Yeah. And Kevin agreed, and Michael Rosenbaum said, fuck you, I'm not doing that. He said, no, I'm sorry, guys, I got to pass. No script, no money. Okay, well, we'll talk to you later. And they went on to somebody else.
God,
you know what? That's some of that is on Kevin Conroy. You got to tell them no, and I get it, but you got to tell them no. And you know what I thought of? I thought of the analogy of wrestling, because Vince McMahon, he has this thing where he will bring people in just to fuck them, bring people in just to embarrass them, and bring people in just to show them, how terrible they are for whatever reason he feels like he should. And that's what it almost feels like. That's why I have no desire to see this remake of what they'll do with the animated series, which is my favorite property of anything.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
of all time.
Yeah.
The Batman animated series. I like the whole DCAU, by the way. That's probably my extended thing. But no movie, no TV show of live action anime, nothing tops that to me. And I'm not about to watch them they can't ruin it for me because it's too, I love it too much. But I'm not going to watch them, embarrass something I love. No, fuck that.
And they've done it actually with one of that dumb Batman versus Harley Quinn movie or whatever the hell that was.
Oh, yeah, she was farting in the car and all sorts of shit. That was ridiculous.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Run that by me one more time. I don't think I heard you properly. She was doing what?
She almost sharted herself in the car. That's the only thing I remember. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
It was repugnant.
And I'm like, I'm not watching this. I only saw that clip. You know how the YouTube recommended works. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is this real? I thought maybe it was fan, and I looked like, no, this is from a movie. I'll be never watching that.
Yeah, if anybody remembers Star Trek Voyager, there was a woman on that character was named Kess. I was going through YouTube 7-8 years ago, and it was like they had her like what was it? Exposing herself, and I was like, what? She actually got work? Oh my god, no, this is actually her. She looks like a fucking meth addict. She comes out of her house and like straight up just flashes these 12-year-old kids and is like, is that what you wanted? And she really did that. It wasn't a bit, it wasn't on TV, it wasn't a movie. She actually did that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you're like, I always knew there was something off with that bitch.
I just watched that scene, and I'm worse off for it.
What you found the scene I was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Worse off for it. Yeah. I skimmed it, and I need a drink. What did they do? What have they done? Stop it! Stop doing it.
They gotta stop.
But I agreed. Phantom Outsider, Batman: Brave and Bold was wonderful. Love it.
Yeah, I did like that.
I love that show. I love the animated series also. What's that, Eris?
Oh, I just said it wasn't because I saw the animation style and I was kind of a little put off by it, but
Well, it was aimed at younger viewers. It was a love letter to Silver Age and Bronze Age comics, and it is a lighter-hearted Batman teaming up with superheroes as he did in an older title called Brave and the Bold, and I love it, because it's steeped in DC lore. It's aimed at 10-year-olds and 50-year-old 10-year-olds. I mean, people who read comics as a kid. I love the animated series, The Dark Knight Batman, as well. Both. So one thing about Batman, it's a little versatile. You can have the Adam West show, which was reflective of a certain era, and then you could have, you could laugh at Batman, and you could have serious Batman. If you don't go too far, because he could be too dark. People go too dark with Batman. Animated series got it perfect.
Oh, so let me ask you this: do you think it was funny when Joss Whedon was filming Batman and he had him laying on the floor to my back, and he was rolling all over the floor looking like a asshole? You remember that part?
Yeah.
Of the Joss Whedon Justice League?
Yeah.
My
Batman
back?
fucking fell.
Yeah.
He's laying on the floor and he's like, oh, my back.
Man,
and
I
was
saw
like,
that movie.
I was like,
Don't
what the
remember that
fuck?
scene.
What? Well,
I do.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's the when they're by Gotham Harbor, isn't that? When they're like in
You're
that
talking about
little thing.
after their fight, the big fight at the end or something, probably.
I thought it was when they were like under Gotham Harbor and they were trying to
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken,
that
was around the time where they were fighting Superman. They just read, his asses came back to life. It was all fighting him, and at the end, he's laying on the floor, like rolling around, like looking like when the turtle gets put on his back and he can't move, and he's like, my back. I was like, what the fuck did you just do to Batman? And I think that's what cut them and broke them for that movie.
Well, they made Flash, and it like he didn't know what to do. It's like, okay, dude, let me tell you something. You're fast, yes. Okay. What do you think you should be doing right now? Saving the hostages. That is the only correct answer because you're fast. Yeah. What else do you think you could be doing?
They really pussied the Flash out in the Joss Whedon.
And Whedon's God.
I think the casting kind of did that, but like,
casting was so terrible.
He sucked in the Snyder cut too. God, he sucked.
It was tolerable at least.
Just watch the
No, it wasn't. That's the misnomer. It was not tolerable. It's just that the other movie, it was a better movie. But no, I hated the Flash in that movie. I really did. Not as much because it's less of him relative, but he still sucks.
It was Wally West going by the name Barry Allen.
Yes. He acted more like Bart Allen, really. But
it was Peter Parker after a lot of Molly. Acting as Barry Allen. It was Peter Parker.
The only thing good about either one of those cuts, the only good thing about them is Mahler's video. Mahler's video is fantastic.
Yeah, Mahler's video is good, and I'm glad he made it because a lot of people were just gushing over this thing, and I'm like, "Am I crazy?" And then Mahler said, "No, you're not crazy.
It's so good."
You're
I haven't seen it. I love Mahler. I enjoyed the Snyder cut, except for God, there were some times I hated it. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. It's just 4 hours, and it's not a movie.
Well, you're better off watching You're better off watching Mahler break it all down for you and show you all the.
It's much better
because there are things that he points out that people attribute to Whedon that was really Snyder's fault.
Yeah,
and other things. It's really amazing. This video is brilliant.
I will say that his stupid decision to fuck up the Wonder Woman music. Whoa! What are you doing?
We're talking about a guy who made a sesame seed bounce off of a hamburger bun in slow mode on it and closed in on it. I'm like, you suck, Snyder.
He's very stylized as a director. And I said this in my review. Those first 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it was just like, what is this? It was just like Zack Snyder jerking himself off was the first 5 minutes of the Snyder cut.
At that point, I have to step in and going, why are you thinking about him jerking off?
Because it was every single like stereotypical thing he does that is Zack Snyder's stylized thing all in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and it was just like, what is this? Like,
oh man, I'm Snyder's okay at times, but he's not like, I'm not a diehard Snyder guy.
No, not even close. Like, to be in my opinion, it was like, okay, is it better than the Whedon cut? Yes. Am I gonna watch it again? No. And that's pretty much my opinion on it for the most part.
I hear you. I'm actually glad it got made because the Mahler video was so fantastic. I could watch that over and over again. That makes the movies worthwhile.
I haven't watched his.
And it's 2 hours 18 minutes or something. So.
I've been on a Jay Longbone binge lately. So
shout out to Jay Longbone.
God, Jay Longbone. If you don't know Jay Longbone, you need to get very familiar with Jay Longbone.
I don't know if I think I know that one.
She's amazing. She's a gift from God. I swear. She's great.
Yeah, I found her, honestly, I think it was like something Az did where he had a bunch of people that reviewed, I think, Batwoman, and that's how he did this a while ago. That's how I found her. And she has some great videos on a lot of different stuff.
Yes, she's
ERIS
been on
reviews.
here for
ERIS reviews. Batwoman on Monday.
I love
man.
it. It's amazing. It's so great.
It's
like it's a good show. Like I get a kick out of it because it's like I start my week off on Monday morning watching Batwoman, and I just laugh at it because like these poor children are trying so hard to make these really deep, meaningful concepts, and it's just shit. And I just point and laugh at their stupid asses. That's my Monday morning starts off with.
Hey, Vigilante, did you catch that? Did you catch that episode where she grapples out of an enclosed sewer? She's in like a sewer tunnel. She's in a sewer tunnel and she grapples out of the sewer tunnel.
Wait, was that the part? Okay, I saw 20 minutes of the first. I was going to do what ERIS did. I'm going to hate review this. It was too bad for me. Made 20 minutes to the first episode. But are you talking about after she gave a bunch of random statistics that went nowhere?
Yes.
Oh my god, do I still have that?
Oh,
I think I might still have it. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, it's the I'm the blah 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 the blah blah blah. It's just like, and it goes on for like
I'm the 17th grandbaby of the 24th son of the 18th spy of the 19th slave.
It almost
reminds me. No, I got it.
Please don't. I'm the two-time world WCW champion.
That's what I was thinking of. That wrestling thing. I'm a 3-time Intercontinental champion, 2-time world champion.
You guys are
statistics.
You're missing the biggest picture. She has the ability to track superhero suits out of burning, crashing planes directly to her. No matter where she is in a city, a bat suit will be nearby.
Or FedEx to her nearest garbage can.
Kate Kane is walking around butt ass, somewhere.
She's trapped. No, she's trapped somewhere butt ass.
No, remember they said that she wasn't wearing the suit. And so it's like, how did that
give her superpower? I remember watching it, and she's like, she has all this martial arts training. So you're telling me this beautiful woman who knows all these different martial arts cannot get a job anywhere on Earth and has to live in a van down by the river?
No, that's by choice. Very realistic. That's by choice. She's living in a van down by the river by choice.
No.
Man.
You got it mixed up.
To fight against the patriarchy and the males and all that shit, she lives in a van down by the river by choice.
Aren't there feminists with homes? What the fuck?
With her
mother,
the plant.
Yes. Kate Kane is Bruce Wayne's cousin. She, I guess, got all the money because she exists, I guess. Okay. But Ryan Wilder is the one. She doesn't have any training. She's the one that had the drug dealer girlfriend that she took the fall for, I think, or something.
Yeah, but they at one point, I only saw the first episode. They said that she did know martial arts previously. Like she was trained.
Oh, and could have fooled me.
So here's my... Let's say you're like, hey, we're a bunch of woke idiots. We're going to make a black Batwoman in the Batwoman universe. Yeah. To me, if it were me, the most obvious thing is it's fucking Lucius Fox's niece or daughter or something.
Yep.
No, they make a new character up and make her a homeless drug dealer.
Yeah.
Do you like black people or not? Please explain.
No, it has to be a trope. It has to be a trope. They have to throw a black trope in there because that's what they have to do. They can't fucking help themselves. They can't write a black person that's not a drug addict or a gang member or something. There has to be that trope in there. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Yeah. Like basically, they have to have some kind of issue. So something got to be wrong with them for them to try to. Fight against, man.
You gotta have that.
Make it so her boss is an asshole and he's a racist, and she's like a world class thing, and keep it simple so you don't have to do this. Why the simplest thing is make her Lucius Fox, a relative of Lucius Fox, and that way, even if she doesn't have necessarily physical skill, maybe she has technical skill because she's similarly, as far as the suit, and she makes the suit better. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to make something creative so people can watch it.
You're trying to make her better.
I'm sorry. That's not the point of this. Once they hired her. They're like, we're done. We hired a black one. Done. Job done.
Yeah, that's all they were talking about. When they hired her, I went in. I made the mistake of going on Twitter and looking at the comments. Oof. But like I looked at it, and all people were like, it's about time a black woman was a superhero. And I was like, where have you been?
And you're the fucking Storm?
That's
yeah,
that
Storm
same
was
shit.
like one of my childhood
No,
heroes.
Blade. That's same. They did the same fucking thing with Blade. Oh, first black superhero, Black Panther. I'm like, God, will you fuckers not remember Blade? That was some cool ass shit. Wesley Snipes tore that shit up.
You know why? Because some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate
uphill. Yeah, uphill. Yes.
Uphill, yeah.
Yes.
Blade was not just the first black superhero. Let's be honest. After that fucking the Schumacher verse, like Blade gave superheroes more relevance in Hollywood.
Blade wasn't the first black superhero in a movie.
No, it probably wasn't.
Meteor Man was.
Meteor Man. Shout out to Meteor Man. I love Meteor Man. It's a good movie. I need to that's a movie I need to rewatch.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a great movie, and has Bill Cosby in it. Try and change channels with the meteor power from the can. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Meteor Man. I'm gonna look this up.
It's a movie from '94. Robert Townsend.
It literally has a whole gang of like black people with old dyed hair.
Yo, dude, you know what? The first time I saw, what's that damn movie where he's like hauling around a meteor that's actually a giant ball of shit?
Phantom Outsider.
Joe Dirt. First time I saw Dirt, I wonder if Meteor Man's meteor was made out of shit.
Phantom Outsider. Meteor Man played in theaters, but he said it's a TV movie. But no,
it was in theaters.
Yeah, he was. No, I'm just I said he said first movie.
It was in theaters.
That's right. It was I thought he said TV movie. He said it was first movie. See, I've got my friggin' monitor 2 miles back from where I'm sitting because of
Hollywood Shuffle would never get made today because they would expose Hollywood. Hollywood Shuffle, another movie that Robert Townsend did, which is excellent. I need to. Those are you guys give me ideas for movies to review on the channel.
Hollywood Shuffle was great, and that actually has a superhero in that played by him for a second.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What you guys should think about doing?
Didn't Damon Wayans do a Handyman
Blank Man
movie?
Yeah.
Blank Man. He didn't do Handyman. That was probably too much.
It was Blank Man.
More like Handyman.
Blank Man. He was basically Handyman, but a little slightly less. I'm not going to say the R word to get Clobby in any more trouble than I already have tonight. But yeah, Blank Man. That was
that was 94. That was 94.
Did I get in trouble?
Well, I'm just saying I don't want to say for some of the stuff we've said. I don't know, and the way YouTube is acting, you can never be sure.
Oh, I got you. I appreciate you, bro.
You mentioned Handyman, and there are gonna be some people trying to cancel.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Blank Man versus Handyman.
Hey,
would that be some shit? They'll make an IDW comic book out of that shit, right?
I would, I wish we could make comics like that, but unfortunately, they both be members of BLM, and it just wouldn't be good.
But
bring it down.
No, yeah, absolutely. But Blade was the first comic book superhero though movie.
Yeah,
even though he wasn't really a superhero necessarily, he was a character in Tomb of Dracula. But yeah,
and that was awesome.
But he was a comic book character. Yeah, so.
Man, I've been seeing a bunch of those.
Oh, good.
No, I was saying I've been seeing a bunch of those Tomb of Draculas going for cheap, like issue 1, issue 2, like first prints.
Oh wow,
going for like $6-7 a piece.
Yeah, Blade first appeared number 10 or something like that, probably. So that's probably expensive. Remember, there was also a TV show a long time ago with a black superhero, Mantis.
They made a Blade.
Yeah, Mantis. I remember Mantis.
Yeah,
all right, one.
Yeah, but you know what? And then Spawn is mentioned, which was shout out to Michael Jai White. I thought that movie was good. I like it. A lot of people don't.
I didn't like John Leguizamo. That was the one.
No, he wasn't.
He was great as Spawn. I just didn't like John Leguizamo. I thought
that was not a good casting.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I thought it was solid. The CG doesn't hold up, but I think it's still fine.
Never was a Spawn fan, but that is one. That's another one. Yeah,
I was. I got the Spawn Batman crossovers and all that. I was like in fucking hog heaven when that happened because I love Spawn and I love Batman, and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting a Spawn Batman crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he still have that doesn't he still have that Batarang scar? Didn't they keep that? Because he had a Batarang thrown through his head.
I haven't.
And I believe that scar stuck around in his design.
Spawn?
Yeah, Spawn.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
If I look at me with some trivia, I'm 90% sure that I'm not sure if it's still there, but there's a part in that original Spawn Batman crossover where he throws a Batarang at him, and then they put a scar in his face, but that scar stuck with his design.
Could happen. Could be. Cool. It might still be there. You never know.
Chat, please fact check that.
Somebody will know. This chat, when it comes to comics knowledge, if I forget something or get something wrong, they jump my shit big time, and they'll know. So, wow. Anybody got anything else, or do you want to start wrapping it up?
I found a Batwoman figure for $85.
We're at the 2-hour mark. We did good.
Yeah, we did good. Yeah, we've done really good. We haven't done 2 hours in a while.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it. We had a great, lively chat. You guys are fantastic. I mean, so many great friends there in the chat, and I appreciate you all.
Kick-ass guest, Vigilante.
Hell yeah.
I'm so honored to be here. This is super fun.
Dude,
Thank you for having me.
Come on, anytime. That's what we do. We have fun. We just talk about, we geek out, talk about geek stuff. And see, he really is Vigilante.
Yeah.
You're going to see this.
I like it.
Yeah. You know, I got that. I got the first issue of I got his first appearance in his first issue of Vigilante.
The Adrian Chase.
Yeah, Adrian Chase. You know, actually, he's gonna make his first appearance on TV screen when they do the Peacemaker TV show. You're gonna see the first appearance of Adrian Chase as the Vigilante.
Wow, you know what happened to him in the comics, right?
What happened?
Well, he died, remember? And then Alan Moore's Swamp Thing showed him in hell.
Oh man, that sucks.
Well,
Alan Moore put him straight to hell.
Wow. Well, yeah, actually, I think I do remember a comic book of them having some heroes resurrect to fight, and he was one of the heroes that came out of like a zombie fight, like depths out of hell, but he was fighting on the side of good to try to help the heroes.
He was basically DC trying to cash in on Punisher, trying to do their own version of Punisher. But,
right.
He started out in New Teen Titans as their lawyer or something like that.
Was New Teen Titans Annual number 2. I got it right here in front of me.
You're right. When he first popped in, George Perez run, that was great stuff. So, and then they gave him his own series, the Baxter format.
And I have those too. I have like the first 15 issues of that in mint condition.
There you go.
Vigilante. That was like from the early 80s.
It was actually in the early 80s is when his series came out, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
83-ish.
I have like the first 14, 15 issues because it didn't go too much further beyond that.
It was 83. Then it went a good while, and then Alan Moore actually did a 2-parter that was really good. But I didn't buy the title that much. But it was did all right for a little while. So there you go.
Man. Well, you about to see him for the first time when John Cena does his Peacemaker TV show. You're gonna see Adrian Chase, the Vigilante, show up.
Well, damn.
So hopefully,
there you go.
Hopefully, he still has the same suit because that suit was fucking awesome.
Yeah, they probably won't screw with it. You know how that goes. What we'll do now, I guess we'll go around the horn and let everyone say their goodbyes and plug their channels and things like that. There are links in my descriptions below. We will start with our esteemed guest, the great Vigilante Williamson, sir. Tell everyone where they can find your channel and what you got going on, man.
Yeah, and Chris Persia said, I am correct. Originally, Spawn chose to sew up the resulting scar with a pair of shoelaces, although there was retcon. So, yeah, they kept the design of him having a batarang in his head. I'm not sure if they, still there, but they just kept it for something. Look at me.
Oh, yeah.
I called myself a normie, and I had a little trivia.
No, dude,
I don't even remember that.
That's big stuff there, bro. Let's go, man.
That's some good shit there, bro.
Yeah, I remember because back in the day, like when the internet first came out, and I'm like, you can download comics. Oh my god! And then that's how I found all these Spawn. That's how I found Spawn versus Batman in one of those huge zips filled with the comics that I downloaded, and I went through it and saw that scene, and then looked it up and then remembered it. So look at that. But I have a channel, and I'm close to 400 subs. I'm dangerously close. I see a lot of familiar names, so a lot of you probably already sub. But if you're not, I would really appreciate a sub. I actually had 393, so I only need 7 of you. If there are 7 of you there who are willing to sub and get me to 400, I would really appreciate it. What you will have on my channel is I just did a live stream. I'm trying to do more content. I talked about old stuff I want to review. I usually talk pop culture and culture war stuff, but man, I'm really wanting to get back into to good media. I think we can only complain about woke stuff so much. If they're not going to give us new stuff, let's go backwards. I haven't seen every great movie. I'll never be able to see every great movie. I'll never be able to read every great comic. So let's go back. And so I think that's going to be something with the channel. But I'll still report, a lot of the current stuff that's going on and give my spin on it. And I thank everybody on the panel for having me. And I would really appreciate your sub if I've earned it. If you're not already subbed, because like I said, I see a lot of familiar names in the chat, and I appreciate you all. So thank you for having me, Clobby.
You're at $3.95 now.
We appreciate you hanging with us, man, and I hope we get a chance to stream again together, bro. You are
definitely
always welcome over here, bud.
Yeah, man. Man. Let's get Vigilante Williamson to 400, man. What's up?
Yeah, please support this great man. Yes, please support this great man's channel.
There you go.
Absolutely. There, we appreciate you, buddy.
I see a lot of familiar names, so I don't know if it's even possible. I see Florida Coopers and a lot of the
it's possible. It's possible. We'll get you there. We'll get you there tonight.
And now our lovely friend ERIS,
the Battle Angel.
Tell us what you got going on, Battle Angel. Yes.
I stream occasionally. I mean, on Saturdays. So I'll be doing a stream with my co-host Project Storytime, also known as Josh. Don't. I might have just doxed him, but I don't know him as Josh. You know him as J-O-S-H.
Hey brother. You got it. Woo! You got it. It may not be showing it yet, but you were at $3.99 and I just subbed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did it?
There you go, man.
Yeah, thank you, Loki. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, man. 400. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
$3.99. God damn it. Somebody.
Well, he just
No.
Shows 400. It shows 400 now.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. It just took it. It takes a second. Yep.
Thank everybody, man.
Made it. Thank you all.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it.
I thank everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
I didn't mean to do that. ERIS, please. Let's plug her channel.
So channel description, channel thing is down below with my little talking avatar here.
And it's in the chat. It's in
the chat. And yeah, subscribe if you like long form content. I do minimum 2 hours. So my current record is 5 hours 45 minutes. So
wow.
I'm a long woman. We do video responses, Josh and I do. So
that's cool.
This week, what we do, I think this week we're doing like an article thing because pretty sure movie night this Saturday, Loki. Yeah.
300.
Oh, okay. So I'll be on that too. And then
the only good Zack Snyder movie.
Yep.
I haven't seen it. I know.
It's good.
Man, Dawn of the Dead was awesome, bro.
I even liked the sequel, and he wasn't directly involved with the sequel, and I even liked that Rise of an Empire.
Project Storytime is in the chat. Hi.
It's not as good as the
Project
first one.
Storytime, cool.
I like the first one a lot better.
Oh yeah,
they're both solid. Compared to what we got now, Jesus.
I don't know. I love Eva Green. I haven't seen either one.
Eva Green in the second one makes it worth it when she bends over that table and raises her ass up. That totally makes it worth it.
Eva Green is just she's great. Is that what we do? No. What are you talking about specifically? Because the last thing that was said was bend over a table and put our ass up, which is not what we do on Saturdays, Project. Anyway, someone take over. I'm collaborating.
She's sub to ERIS if you haven't already. I was already subbed, and I think I may have even been in the chat in the stream like a trillion years ago.
I think so. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Indeed, the great Fat Steven Seagal. Buddy, in spite of your avatar, we love you anyway.
Heroic chin.
John Travolta.
You there, man?
Yeah, I'm there.
Well, talk to us.
It's been a good show. Thanks to the chat. You can catch me at Lorena's lunch table. Usually doing gaming in the morning. I do some stuff with Pop Culture Minefields. Wednesdays on West Moody. And that's about it. I get around. I'm trying to get to the 1K subs. I'm trying to get that milestone monetized. And it's just hard work, man. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, bro. Appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, shout out to Steven. He's everywhere. He's a glue of the community. Because seriously, he's everywhere, and we appreciate it. So let's get him to 1K. If you're having sub to Fat Steven Seagal,
Everyone, please, if you have not yet, please go to. There's a link in the chat right there, and please go and sub to Fat Stevens' channel. Everyone, appreciate you, bud, and of course. Now for the great Stone Loki, whom I know you don't like us giving you the credit, buddy, but can we at least name the show Loki? Can we keep the name as Loki's Comics Roundtable? Is that all right?
No.
Come on, man.
It's the comic book roundtable.
Yeah.
I like calling it Loki's.
Presented by Stone Loki?
You created it, man. Look, we were talking about comics creators' rights here and stuff. So we like giving credit where credit's due.
We're not going to do you like Ed Brubaker.
Yeah, we're not Marvel or DC Comics, man.
But the thing is, he made it go to every channel as a rotational thing, so we all got a chance to host it. So it's all of ours. It's not just.
No, I understand that. I just named it after him.
But it's funny, and I think it's so. It's kind of like his own title of the show is the.
I got really lucky. Look, this is the deal. I got really lucky. We came up with an idea to do a DC fandom event. I met Fat Steven. We brought in Clobberin times. I got to talk to 24.
I remember that event. I watched it as just a fan because I just started my channel like a week before.
You need to watch it because we spent like 2 hours mocking Jim Lee trapped in a basement and that bitch with the buck feet. Mario.
You guys went forever. It was like 9 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we did. We did
both.
Both fandoms, both of them.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a 24-hour stream, and they split it into two. So we were going to go 24 hours. We had people set up to man the battle stations at certain times and be there. And they changed it and they split it. So we ended up doing 2 events. But after that, me and 24 and Mexican Iron Man and Fat Steven and Clobberin started talking about doing something like this and just talking about comic books. Right. It started with me and 24 and Mexican Iron Man and then expanded. And I was like, man, we got to get Clobberin time. We got to get Fat Steven. We'll bring in other people. We'll bring in ERIS. We'll bring in Yeti. We'll bring in, guests. We'll do this. And it's one of my funnest streams of the week. I stream a lot. I stream like damn near 20 streams a week sometimes.
Yeah, you're always on YouTube.
And
I can always find you.
Morning, evenings, I guessed over on Echo Base. I guessed on other people's channels. And I'm just like, this is one of my favorite streams a week because we just get to sit back. And the whole idea behind this was sitting at a lunch table back in the day, talking with our friends about comics, arguing about who was a hero and anti-hero, why this person did this, or what the storyline was to that. But at the end of the day, we all walk away and we're all still fucking friends. Even if we argue, even if we disagree, we agree more than we disagree. But even when we disagree, like with the Snyder shit, we're still friends and we still love this. So many people say they love shit now, but they fucking hate you because you don't agree with them. And they say you can't watch something or be a part of something because you don't agree with them. Well, fuck that. We were dealing with this better when I was in junior high than we do 30 years fucking later.
Oh, no.
We did better then being like, no, it's cool. We're all cool because we're all friends and shit. Even if we argued and we're at each other's throat like Kirk and Spock. And at the end, we walk away and we're all fucking friends. So the whole idea behind this was to just do something cool and hang out and talk comics. And that's all of us. I had heard this story about this guy that ran something like we did, and he would never let anybody else host it. He was a greedy fuck. And I was like, you know what? I don't ever want to do that. So I want to let Steven host. I want to let Clobberin host, 24, ERIS, whoever we're doing this with. We all can host it. So it's all of ours. And I get the Loki thing, and I love you for it, Clobberin. I do. I really do.
You know, I'm a stickler for creators credits and everything. So just name it for you. But man, we all feel a part of it as well. So, buddy. And it's just been a fantastic ride, and I love all you guys and hanging out with you on this Tuesday nights has been a lot of fun. I stream a lot also, not as much as you, but I do. So it's a lot of fun.
You stream a lot. There's some shit I don't even make. You know, when I would love to have come by yesterday, I was just burned out.
Oh, I know, man. Look, if you feel
Thursday,
like
I'm going to try and make it Thursday. I am, because that's the afternoon. I can do an afternoon. That's easy.
Oh yeah, that's the Global Geek Gang. In fact, show notes, everyone. tomorrow night's just open. Just open geek foolishness. If you feel like dropping by tomorrow night, you're more than welcome. I know you're playing your video game though, so but you're more than welcome to pop in there.
Yeah. What time? What time tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night I'll be 8 p.m. Central. Yeah, thank you.
8 Central. Tomorrow I do my show. I actually didn't plug. I do a show with Matt from Fireball Productions, the Cultural Crime Fighters. We do it every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, now 5 p.m. Central because he moved to Texas recently. So after that, I'll just continue streaming. I love streaming. This is the funnest thing on earth.
I love it, man. So yeah, I do like an open one on Wednesdays, but I may continue some of what I was doing last night because I had a lot of fun recommending really great comics to read. Some of that, but it'll be wide open. Now Thursday's Global Geek Gang is a special. We did a Green Lantern round panel a couple of weeks ago that we had so much fun and people liked so much. They said you got to do a part 2, and we did a part 2 the next week. We had Robert Meyer Burnett show up and hang out with us. It was a lot of fun. A lot of times we just got to goof off. We don't have a topic, but this week we have a topic. My beloved Legion of Superheroes and some Legion of Superheroes experts will be talking about the history of one of the only thing I love more in comics is the Fantastic Four, but I love them almost as much, the Legion, or right as much. So,
you're missing Jonathan Kent.
No, I'm not. No, sir, I am not missing him. I'm ignoring him. And then Saturday night Star Trek. Reviewing all of real Star Trek. So we'll be doing that. Raquel.
Tell us how you really feel.
I can't.
Yes, you can, man.
I get cut off of
YouTube.
Oh my god.
I will be taken off of YouTube if I tell you that.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, everyone, I appreciate you so much. Again, celebrating 12 years this week, and could not celebrate it better than with this great gang. So everyone, and
wait, hold on.
Big congrats again. Big congrats again to Vigilante.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here, Vigilante.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just give me 400 of those subs and I'll be monetized.
Well,
all my subs, please sub to Fast Steven so we can just give them to 1,000. Unfortunately, I think you probably already have all 400.
Shit, I'm trying to get to 400. I need 11.
I've been.
Why don't we plug it? Whoa. We only need 11.
I was like at 389 last time I saw. So
over here, I'm trying to get to 220. God damn it!
We got to sub to everybody. I'm about to start using my cousin's fake accounts to start to get these subs up. So,
I got a bunch of links below, tons of them. Please go sub to all those nice people.
There you go.
Yeah. Including the great Mark D with the C who just opened the channel. Everyone, there's a link in the description. He's a great dude.
For real?
That's Mark D with the C is great. He goes to all these channels. He's great tech, he's great with tech support and all that stuff. So that's my man. There you go. Go give him a sub. He's just getting started. He's the one on the Global Geek Gang on Jed's show last week, I believe it was. He gave us a tour of his room. One of those, it was maybe Global Geek. He gave us a tour of all of the cool stuff he has, man. Dude, it was like being in a museum of great geekness and toys and all that stuff. So
say Mark D with a C, I just subbed, man. So
and now we get to see that fantastic intro outro made by the great Stone Loki. Just dude, I love it.
Up to you 2 times.
Thanks everyone.
Peace.
And here we go. Good night, everybody.
Time for the round table with Clobberin times. Like and share, or I'll be back.
Clobberin time. Good night, great chat. You're fantastic.
Good night, everybody. Steven Seagal!
Who's Jon Stewart?
24/7 fusion! Erotica of chaos! The Battle Angel S of chaos!
Alright, wonderful.
The one, the only, Stone Loki!
And
We're still live.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're still live. Tell everybody why we're here.
Yeah, that's okay.
After
StreamYards, ladies and
credit
gentlemen. Look,
Story
StreamYards is
about a
not
story
letting me
about a
leave.
man named Steve.
They do that sometimes. You hit live and then you
I've
go
hit
on
it
like
5
30
times.
seconds.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This is the
Okay,
stream
hold on.
that
You're gonna have to log out.